Ayo, it's the good, it's your boy Super Kev. Welcome to another episode of the Super Kev Livecast Season 4. We on YouTube. And first off, I got to apologize because yesterday was so jam-packed for me that by the time I got back, I was like, yo, what's the difference between doing the live now and doing it after I wake up? I'm already late. I got back at like 12:30 um, this morning, so I didn't quite make my deadline, but that's okay. We gonna talk about it. All right. Now this episode is jam packed. I had a lot of stuff yesterday to do, and I think all of them could help somebody out there understand financial literacy just a little bit more. Now, disclaimer: I am not a certified public accountant. I'm not none of that shit. Probably not going back to school. Just a nigga trying to educate motherfuckers who want to learn. All right. Now that my swears pushed away the people who really don't want to be here, I want to shout out to 67 subscribers. Yesterday was 66. So we got another one yesterday. Just one. Yeah, that's kind of nice, yo. Especially for those of you who are in the beginning phases, I wanted to emphasize this, right? The early stages of growing your YouTube page or whatever. If you go from 1 to 2, that's 100% increase. So that first subscriber is like the world, and then that second one is like 100%. That's kind of nice, yo. So, going from 60 to 61 or 66 to 67, each one percentage wise isn't as great as the previous one. So, what that means is your fans in the beginning are worth more, or your subscribers, or what I call my super porters. You feel me? So, shout outs to all of y'all. Um, this is episode 34, and the date was yesterday's date. So this episode represents December 18th. So I'm about 7 3/4 hours late, but it's all good. I'm here. And shout out to Wonder B for reminding me in the comments that better late than never, right? Because I be tired sometimes. And think about this. I be tired and I be like, I'm too tired to talk. Now, I'm tired if I ain't trying to talk. Because all I want to do is yap, yap, yap. And so, and I don't even edit these videos. It's live, bro. I just write my my to-do. This is actually my real to-do list, and then I just go. So I don't even edit the videos, and I was too tired to make it. So that's how you know my day was real. But let's see how real it was. Um, and again, for those of you new to the page, new to the channel, what I do is at the moment I go through my to-do list because I I believe that I'm doing enough to eventually hit $10 million. I'm net worth. Now, it won't happen overnight. I'm I'm not gonna say I'm close, but you know, I ain't far either, um, symbolically speaking, I guess. So what I do is I go through my to-do list and I try to talk about how it helps get money. Because everybody just likes money. All right. Also, shout out to my imposter out there. So I'm doing something right because we got the fake pages coming out. So please remember, I will never ask you guys for any money or nothing. When I ask you to sign up with my links, I might get some free money from the company, but nothing from you guys. So if you hear Super Kev or the fake, actually not me because I won't do it, but if you hear the imposters out there asking you for your Cash App and then asking for your email and all of that shit. We don't do that on this side. We legit trying to go from where the fuck we was at living check to check, which I still live check to check, but I'm trying to go from that to creating generational wealth to where our children, our children's children can just enjoy life and not have to struggle, work hard. Like me, I don't really get to sleep good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not complaining because shoot, that's just what it is to be a black man. However, I'm putting an end to that shit. Like I don't like when my back feel like it's gonna break or my feet hurt like that. Like nah, nigga. I want my son to just enjoy his life, enjoy all phases of his life. All ages are important, and the best way for me to set him up for that is through financial literacy, financial independence, and I believe, hey, why not? I got a little platform, got me a couple followers, got me a couple super porters. So I'm gonna report all the things that I do. Now, Straight up, some people say I talk too much. I don't give a fuck. Just don't watch. Like, if you don't like the fact that all I talk about is money, you're invited to leave. I don't mandate anybody show up. 90% of the time I'm doing these lives, nobody's watching, or Facebook say nobody's watching. And then remember, the real point of my show was to show up live and provide the streets an opportunity to talk about these things. Now, for whatever reason, I push people away. So that's why I moved my show into, I'm just going to talk about what the fuck I got to do. And eventually, people will realize that this is a safe space to go from wherever you're at to the next level. I'm not a certified public accountant. I'm not a millionaire yet. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not those places yet. But the moves that I'm making, I'm progressing. And when I look at where I am now relative to when I started about 3 years ago when my son was born, maybe a little bit before that, I started to actually like think about it, then execute it when my son was born. So I'm light years ahead of where I was 3 years ago. And now I'm like, damn, at this rate, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be lit. And so I'm like, wait, whoa. To whom much is given, much is expected. So I'm not just gonna get lit and not provide an opportunity for the streets. Now, again, you don't have to watch it. Some people say they don't like my lives because I talk too much. Cool. Remember, if you have a specific question, you can just write it in the comments. That's another way of supporting the channel. Remember, when y'all like, comment, share, or subscribe, my shit grows. So those of you who are like, yo, we fuck with the Kev, all you got to do is press like. All you got to do is talk to me in the comments. For those of you who are like, man, fuck that nigga, you just keep an eye on me to see if I'm continuing to progress or not. Cool, y'all can do that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really focus on negativity. I understand it exists, but you know what I'm saying? Nah, chill. I provide balance the other way. I show love. That's why I'm always commenting on people's stuff. If you post it, then you want other people to see it. And that's why I'm always active on people's posts. And no, just because I'm active on a post does not mean I want the girl or whatever. Because when I want a chick, I just straight up tell her, yo, I want her. And these days, I'm not really in the best mental state to be chasing a serious relationship. One, I'm still hurting off my last one, so I'm smart enough to not bring that energy anywhere else. And two, I'm really serious about my bag, and I feel like as I chase this bigger bag, the dreamers are rolling with me, and I'm attracting more dreamers. But the people who are basics, they're falling off, or they're pushing me away. And then if you push me away when I'm talking money, I'm gonna stay away. You dig what I'm saying? So this page is for the dreamers. And I've always been a high achiever, an overachiever, or whatever word you want to use. Go look at my old episode to see why I'm a failure. And that right there will let you know I'm not normal. I've always been some type of special. And so not only have I always been it, I've always believed in it. That's probably why I've been arrogant since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been, what's the word? Conceited, cocky, all of that. And I was told that that was not good until I realized, yo, that conceit or uber level confidence, whatever word you want to use, whatever adjective, that's what makes me me. And to take that away, then I become a robot. Or if you take away the fact that I talk a lot, then what? Why wouldn't I talk a lot? I feel like I got a lot of information to share. You want to know how much information? Like 69 things on this goddamn list. You want to get into it? 69 of them. Let's talk about it. Now, yesterday was Saturday, which represented the sixth day. If you start from Monday, I just start on Monday. You feel me? Now, day 6 corresponds to the sixth form of income, which technically is not an income. It's a way of making money because it doesn't keep coming in. Pause. What it is capital gains. Capital gains are when you buy something and then over time, its value appreciates or goes up. So today's capital gain I want to focus on. Give me a moment, y'all. It's a great line by Killer. Cameron said, "Why switch up my clothes? I switch up my jewels." All right, hold up. Y'all are gonna hear the boom boom as I hit my headphones, but hold up. Bang. All right. So the capital gain I want to talk to y'all about is precious metals. All right. I think I wore these chains like for season 1 and shit. Boom. Let's put some more on, yo. Fuck it. Yeah, they like when I put on a lot of chains, nigga. Fuck it. We'll put one more on. Shout out to Link, nigga. A little dirty, but we can shine that up. It's all real. What you see. All right. Well, I switch up my clothes. My fault. That was bad. Let's do that again as if I had an editor. Well, I switch up my clothes. I switch up my jewels. Now, the thing about precious metals are a lot of times, over time, they appreciate in value. Now, I say a lot of times because, it's definitely possible to buy it when it's high and then sell it at the wrong time. But for the most part, precious metals appreciate in value when we're talking about silver, gold, and platinum. Personally, I don't buy diamonds no more. Like, these are old diamonds. I don't buy diamonds anymore because I do not cut glass. So the value in diamonds is that they cut other diamonds or that they cut glass. My name ain't super cut, man. So I'm like, I don't need them. So I'm living on old ones. All right, you get what I'm saying? They're old. That's off of scholarship money. We'll talk about that in another episode. But yeah, we don't buy new diamonds. But silver, all right, what you see on my neck right now, the reason why I like silver is because solar panels. And if you are thinking deep into the future, after electric cars is going to come what? Some type of solar, in my opinion. All right, this is not certified public advice. This is just a nigga talking. I believe after electric car craze will be the solar panel car wave or whatever the fuck is going to be called. Well, in order to build solar panels, you need silver. All right. I think gold is too soft or whatever. Platinum's probably too expensive for the situation. So they use silver. All right. So if you're into solar panels, silver is something you want to seriously consider investing in. So for me, I'm living on old silver. All right. This is the silver I want to pass down to my children. Well, my son. I only got one son. I don't know why I said children. Children just sounded cool. But I only got one little nigga right now. So, anyways, you know, boom. Old jewelry passed down to my son, just like in a Disney movie. You know how like I don't even know which movie it was, but I know I've seen it somewhere. Motherfucking the queen passed down some jewelry to the princess. Well, shit, men is invited too. So the king is gonna pass down some jewelry to the prince. That's it. All right. So that's the silver. Now what about gold? Well, gold is in this old ass iPod Touch that shoot. Yeah, old ass iPod Touch. You probably don't even recognize this screen, huh? Look at that shit. Old shit. All right. Now, there's gold inside of here. That's probably why every time you get a new cell phone, they be like, oh, yeah, trade in your old one. One, they're definitely reusing the parts. They're refurbishing shit from there, all of that good stuff. But there is some gold in that shit. I think gold is a good conductor of I don't know, electricity or internet or whatever the fuck. Remember, I majored in math, nigga, so I don't really know what's going on inside of a cell phone. I could probably just tell you the rate of which the motherfucker speed is changing type shit. I know my derivatives and shit. But anyways, I'm going off on tangent because I love math. There's gold in your motherfucking cell phone. So please understand that that's one of the reasons why they like to take it back. And even if it's a little bit of gold, if everybody is talking shit about an iPhone 6 and they go recollect all the iPhone 6s out there, they got a lot of gold. And my last precious metal, well, let me say this. I bought silver when I was in college because I like wearing black. I think black and silver just look nice together. All right. That's like my go-to bias when I gotta dress up. Just put on something black with a bunch of silver and it's gonna look right. Thus, that's for the most part been the mainstay look. Even when I said, I put clothes out to look nice every episode, and I still just be rocking all black. Now, today I got my Heineken shirt because remember I was bartending yesterday. I was supposed to do this live yesterday, so motherfucker, that's why it's a Heineken shirt. I try to make my shirts actually make sense to the day now, instead of just getting fresh like Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be sitting in the same spot with a new outfit every day. I don't think I ever seen that nigga repeat an outfit. I used to do that in college, but I retired and shit. Like, I ain't fresh like that no more. I'm trying to bring it back though. Anyways, I digress. Motherfucking platinum. It. I was talking about gold first. So I buy silver for myself. I have invested in gold for my son. So my son, who's 3 years old, already sitting on real gold. He got some gold plated shit. And I told y'all the latest child tax credit will go towards buying gold. And I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I didn't have no, well, I didn't prioritize the time. Let me stop saying I didn't have it because we all got the same 24 hours. I went and got money. Was it twice or 3 times that day? So I was like, man, fuck it. 3 times I made money yesterday. We're gonna talk about it. But I was like, fuck it, I can invest another day. Now, today is Sunday. I wish the jewelry store was open today. I doubt it. So maybe I'll try to slide in there. Fuck. Now it's starting to get closer to Christmas time. I don't want to be around niggas. Well, that didn't sound right because I love people, but I'm talking about I don't want to go shopping when everybody is shopping. Like I like having space and shit. So I'll tentatively shoot for it for the 20th, but if not, I'll wait till the 27th to where after Christmas or whatever. Um, Maybe there's a sale or something. But anyways, the point is, I bought silver for myself and passed it down to my son. But I invest in gold for my son. And when I win a Grammy, I think when I win a Grammy, I'm gonna buy a like platinum jewelry because I don't know if my music will go platinum anymore. Only because um it's way harder now to go platinum than it was back in the days, especially with the streaming and how long it takes to equal one record sale. It might take a while for me to actually go platinum, but when I win a Grammy or a Pensado award, either for my work, like my music, or music I have worked on, either one of them, that's when you'll see me starting to rock platinum because it will represent my ascent in the music game. All right, so, but where is platinum used? Word on the street is platinum is used in rocket ships. So y'all know how motherfuckers be trying to go to Mars and shit, colonize. What's the word? Yo, fuck. I majored in math, y'all. So y'all can talk shit in the comments all you want, nigga. But you know how they trying to colonize the moon, colonize Mars, nigga. Probably colonize Saturn's moons and shit. Well, you gotta think big, nigga. Well, you gonna need a rocket ship. And how? What the fuck? Rocket ship catalytic converter, I heard, is made of platinum. That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's true. So you can do your fucking homework and your due diligence. But if rocket ships need platinum to make it to the moon and to Mars, then motherfucker, you might want to consider investing in platinum. All right? But anyways, I'm having too much fun with this precious metal talk. Y'all see I like, you know what I'm saying? I like that shit. I like shining. I like stunting. I like showing off. I like that shit. I like being smart and letting niggas know. So no, I'm not humble. Once I learn shit, I be like, yo, I know some shit, nigga, what's up? And then I pull up to YouTube, pull up to Facebook, and I'm like, yo, what up, nigga? Who want this information? Now, of course, no bullshit. Niggas want it, but they don't want it from me, though. I don't know why niggas be in their feelings, but I'm a nice guy, and these videos will age very well, just like all the other bullshit I've been talking for years. All right? But let's finally keep it pushing. Yesterday, did I start my day off with warm lemon water? Just like today. All right, so that means this is December 19th water. I already drank the December 18th lemon water. And did I make my bed yesterday? Yeah, then I messed it up. And then I made it again today. But yeah, I made it yesterday. My Fold yesterday, which is a free Bitcoin mining app, you spin the motherfucking wheel. Most of the time, you'll leave with like 5 Satoshis, 10 Satoshis, probably less than a penny's worth of Bitcoin. But imagine if everyone in the black community did that shit. Yeah. Lolli at 9 o'clock. So there's another Bitcoin mining app. Once again, you might get like 40 Satoshi. I used to get triple digit Satoshis. Now it's double digit Satoshi. We're going to talk about that later. But again, imagine if everybody in the hood did it. And I'm on some Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Nipsey Hussle, Kobe Bryant shit. Like, I do believe that we can lead the black community where we need to go. It just takes motherfuckers to put themselves out there. Why do you think I'm the one who took the plunge, at least in my circle, and I show up live every day? Every day. And if I'm late twice in one day. And then I owe y'all twice today. Don't know bullshit, because nigga, my fault. But you get the point. On average, nigga, 7 episodes, 7 days for now, until I burn out for real. But I believe, especially as time goes on and these videos age and people are able to share them with their friends and be like, you know what? This dude was saying some shit. I think we should listen to him. And I think that's how I can contribute to the financial independence of the black community. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm fighting for. And so when you hear me say I'm not participating in Christmas this year in a traditional sense, and you got to watch one of my old episodes to see how I contributed to Christmas, it'll make sense 5 years from now when my Instagram is not a rotation of, we're going to talk about my rotation. But you don't think that when I'm up, I'm going to be in another country, like really showing off? Come on. I'm shit. You could already see it. Shit, I could already see it. I could smell that shit. It smell like a bunch of successful, rich motherfuckers in my circle. I love it. All right, let's keep it pushing though. E-rewards. There's a big fat X there because I had anticipated doing my e-rewards on the MBTA. And the first thing is shout out my mother because it was raining and stuff. And you know my car's still broke. So she said I'm about to take the bus in the rain. She's like, nah, fuck it. Nigga, I got you. Well, she didn't say nigga at all. She don't swear. But this is what I heard. Nigga, it's too cold out there and you be working hard. So nigga, I'm gonna give you a ride to the train station. So I'm like, I bet, nigga, fuck it. I gotta take like 3 buses anyways. So I was gonna have to pay twice, so that saved me a payment. So now I'm like, I bet I saved $2, nigga. Niggas know I be saving money. How much is the train? Like $2 and probably $3 now. Nigga, them shits be going up. So, anyways, shout out to my mother. She gave me a ride to the train station. Shit, I hop on the train. I pull out my phone, nigga. I start falling asleep. I start dozing off on the train, nigga. Wake up, I'm at Green Street. Wake up, I'm in Stony Brook. I woke up downtown. I'm like, damn, I think I should fucking consider staying up. Nigga, I blinked again. I was I was like, oh shit, I'm at community college. I think I'm going to Sullivan. And then I had to force myself to stay up for the last stop. So nigga, I was dozing off on the train. So I didn't do my e-rewards, nigga. So now I gotta penalize myself and shit. So I'm like, I bet I'll do it when I'm coming back. Cause you know, nigga, life is commutative. It took me like 2 hours to get there on public transportation. It's gonna take me like 2 hours at night. Might even be worse. So, anyways, you know me, I'm a savage. So we can fast forward the story a little bit and shit. So I'm bartender manager and shit. Like, nigga, what? Why am I the manager today? Well, fuck it. Y'all niggas better give me more money. I don't care. So niggas like the way I work and help them get money left and right. So like I said, the motherfuckers who get money, they fuck with me. So motherfuckers is like, you the manager today. So since I'm the manager, I'm like, shit, I'm talking to everybody. So then I'm like, yo, nigga, I was asking everybody, yo, you got a whip? They're like, nah. I'm like, all right, you got a whip? Yup. Yo, let me get a ride to the train station. So boom, I plotted on getting a ride to the train station because it was snowing and shit. So one of the workers I was working was like, yeah, where you going? I'm going man far. So I'm like, nah, just a train station, you know what I'm saying? Nothing major. So long story short, she was passing where I live. So now I get a ride to my crib. So I'm like, bet, say that. So well, first off, I took the last $6 I had in my pocket. That was my Uber fare. That's all I could afford, nigga. Like I said, I was gonna go public transportation. I couldn't really afford the special treatment. So I was like, nigga, this is all I got, nigga. She was like, oh, you good? I was like, word, cause nigga, I ain't really got it like that right now. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna help me out while I'm struggling, I appreciate that. And I'm one of them niggas who remember, cause like I say, I'm crazy, so I don't know. I remember a lot of shit. I remember. So I remember niggas who be looking out for me when I'm down like that and shit. So shout outs to her. That was nice, nigga. And the black community need more niggas like that. But because I did that, I didn't like I got home mad quick, nigga. So I didn't even have time to do it. I was home before I knew it and shit. So the punishment, and that's why there's a red X there. I didn't do it 2 days ago. I didn't do it yesterday. That means today I have to make at least $3. Now, sometimes I could do one survey and make $5. You know what I'm saying? Those be the longer ones though. Straight up, I don't really like the longer surveys because, excuse me, when the internet fuck up, the survey be lost. So me, I only prioritize the smaller minute ones. That's just me. Like if it's a 5 minute one, a 10 minute one, I just bang it out, nigga. If it's a longer one, I hope they kick me out and give me 25 cents. But today, I believe I got $288 in there. My goal is to make it to I was gonna say 301. Nah, 291. All right. So not $300, $3. All right. So with everything you do, set a goal. So for me, I just set this last month because I actually never had a goal for it. I used to just, if I'm doing nothing, I used to just take the money. Like, nigga, I'm always trying to make money, even if it's a couple cents, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to E Rewards. My link will be somewhere in the comments. And if I post it, you just click the link. And then I don't even think E Rewards gives me a reward. But fuck it, man. I just want everybody to have access to money. Imagine you in traffic, you going from Boston to New York, you in 4 hours traffic, 5 hours when it's traffic actually to get out there. Yo, your phone is charged, you ain't doing nothing. Why not take some surveys, help out some local businesses, but most importantly, get paid? I be honest on my surveys because I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing to hide, nigga. And if y'all are racist with it, fuck it. Just give me my 25 cents and keep pushing. I don't care. Because I know what I'm gonna do with the money and I know how to flip the money. I'm a little bit more financially literate now than I was 3 years ago. So that's why I take pennies and that's why I'm coming for 10 million. Pause. All right, what's next on the list though? Oh, the future of investing. So this is the part of the show most people just want to tune in for. So I got my robot out, and my robot from Europe, shout out to Future of Investing, they tell me what to buy. And after they tell me what to buy, I put in my entry point. All right. So we only use buy limits with this algorithm. And we if we get in, we enter at the price they tell us, and they have where we're trying to sell it at. Now, sometimes we get in and don't sell it that day. At that point, we then wait for them. It goes from a day trade to a long-term trade, straight up. So the trades that you hear me talk about are the quote unquote, according to the algorithm, okay? And please remember, this is not certified public advice. I'm just a nigga. And I refuse to get certified because if I do get certified, then I can't say the shit I'm saying to y'all motherfuckers. Keep that in mind. So I'm not going back to school, nigga. I'm building my net worth from the ground up, nigga. Or I should say, did I say I'm not going to school? Not going back to school, because nigga, I graduated undergrad and then I got asked to leave grad school. It is what it is. And what's my revenge? I'm coming to build a school, nigga. But what the fuck was I talking about? See, that's when that smile come out. Just know there's no in my head is I'm plotting. But anyways, let's bring it back to where the fuck we was at. See, now my iPhone 7 wanna freeze. That's why y'all be talking shit about my old phones, nigga. Cause it be freezing. How we back, nigga? Oh, the future of investing. Yeah, duh. So they go from day trades to long term holds. All right. And how long? When the graphic tells us to get out is when we get out. So let me share with y'all. Let me share with y'all what our signal is for tomorrow. So remember, the stock market is closed on the weekend. At the time of this recording, it's 8:16 Eastern. So on a Sunday. So this market is not. I actually have buy limits out for these two items right now, and that are pending for Monday, and they are Mara, Mara. I know I'm from Boston with the accent and shit. Mara, whatever y'all be saying and shit. But Mara. You can tell I'm from Boston because it's hard to say R. ah. Anyways, forget the Boston accent part. One more time. Mara. We are setting a buy limit. All right. We don't just buy shit over here. We either getting in at our price or we ain't fucking with it. Straight up. Don't fuck that up, y'all. Don't say I didn't warn you. Buy limit $32.16. If we get in, we are trying to sell at $33.85 and a half cents. I don't even think they're gonna let us get the half. But 0.855 for good measure. The other stock is Nail, Nail. If I'm not mistaken, this one could be leveraged. I don't move on leverage yet. I don't feel I'm good enough a trader to be on leverage. And anytime I do use leverage on my Forex account, I'll grow, and then blow that shit up. So I don't be fucking with and you're gonna hear about my Forex accounts. So I don't really fuck with the leverage, but I remember nail is leveraged for those of you who move on leverage. But buy limit $97.73. And if we get in, we are selling that at $102.87. And if we don't get in, we wait for the signal to tell us when to sell straight up. So those of you just tune in to hear the daily signals, there you have it. All right. Right there. Shout out to Future of Investing. I fuck with them. And this allows me to prioritize other aspects of generating revenue. I say revenue, income. And remember, each form of income is attached to an investment account. So therefore, the stocks I can grow while not having to read the graphs as much. And then I can focus on my other investments and other ventures and other businesses, such as my toy business, which needs to catch up because that's the one failing the most at the moment and causing the most problems in my life. So you see why I would take advantage of the algorithm. Now, when I do have more time, I actually like reading graphs and doing my own thing. I'll be on FinViz. I think I made videos last season showing y'all how to use FinViz. I'm gonna upload those soon. So, I do my own thing, but like I said, I'm chasing $10 million. 10 fucking million. I do a lot in a day. As you can see, 69 motherfucking things. So it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, let me get this stock money. But how am I gonna get 10 million without it? That don't make no sense. And that's why I keep it. You see all of these toys behind me. You see the capital gains is also a part of what we got going on here. All right. I've had toys for a long time. I built a motherfucking studio. There's a lot of things I've done that I finally decided to open up to the world. You get what I'm saying? And the combination of these side hustles, along with having goals, like a goal without a plan is a wish. I stopped wishing after I almost died when I had my appendix removed. I don't make wishes no more. If I want some shit, I fucking make it happen. And one of the reasons why I show up and show out every fucking day on average is to inspire y'all to do the same. All right. When I was 315 pounds and the arthritis in my knee was hurting, I had two choices: keep going or the way I was going, or make a change. And I remember squatting with the pain in my knee, knowing like, yo, if I do it the right way, it'll feel better. I've had pain in my knee in over 7 years, probably longer. I be out there. And if y'all been on my Instagram, y'all see this, the hashtag Super Kev the Math Gym Man. You can see I'm capable to this day of squatting 300 plus. Cause I just rep 315 like 4 times the other day on Monday. So I could still, you know what I'm saying, throw some heavy motherfuckers on my back, and I have had no knee problems. So shout out to the motherfuckers in the world making change, and I'm just here to inspire y'all to do the same. And same change that you want to make for yourself physically, you gotta want to make financially if you are not satisfied with your finances. If you are, shout out to you. And as a matter of fact, if you are satisfied with your finances, I'm one of the people looking up to you because I'm trying to become debt free Wednesday on my Instagram rotation. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to her. I don't know if she want me to say her name, but she know who she is because every time she posts Debt Free Wednesday, I'm the first one pressing like, love, share, whatever. So she inspired me. I'm trying to inspire y'all. All right, and it's possible. This money is there's a lot. There's enough money for all of us to achieve our goals. All right, but there ain't no money for the motherfuckers who's just talking. At least I talk and do some shit. I be yapping, nigga. But aside from the hour I spend talking to myself on here, I'm investing a lot of my awake time getting these done. That's why you see a lot of check marks. You dig? And what's next on the list? The bill tracking note. Today's the 19th. I got a bill due today, but I paid that shit. So now my next bill, I believe, is the 22nd. So I got 3 days to hustle up my next bill. I don't live week to week, check to check. I live motherfucking. I got multiple side hustles. Which one of these is gonna pay that shit in 3 days? Like I don't, nigga. The way I'm living right now, I can't afford to wait. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's a good time to talk about it. Fuck it. I don't think this is on the list, but we live, nigga. Yo, I think I get paid on Fridays for my bartending job. So we gonna talk about that. I think that motherfucker pay me on Friday, but When I chase bread overnight, I get paid on Thursday. When I work for myself, I get paid on the spot. All right. When I return cans, it's usually on a Tuesday. So I'm touching money whatever day of the week it is. I do not wait until Friday no more. Those days are over. And when I was a world class teacher, they used to make me wait every 2 weeks. Shit was torture. Torture to wait 2 weeks to get paid. I will never do that again. And I don't even cash out what happens in the stock market yet. So please believe that if I did, I'd probably cash out on a Friday. Now, actually, nah. If I cashed out on the stock market, it would be a Wednesday. Just because I know my side hustle paid me on Friday, my overnight hustle paid me on Thursdays. I would make Wednesday a payday. The same way I look forward to Mondays now so I could get stock market money, I would make Wednesday special. And that's, yo, I'm trying to teach y'all something. Get this money every day. Now, my toy money was supposed to come on Sunday, but by the time Saturday night come, I'd be so tired from all of them days at work and shit. My body just be like, you're going to sleep. So I'm gonna try to get something done today, with the toys, because if I could sell one toy a week, eventually they'll be gone too. All right. But I've been slacking in the toy department because I've been, like I said, chasing this bread overnight. I be showing up to the events, bartending. I be tired, nigga, straight up. I ain't even gonna front. I be tired. But we setting these goals and we're gonna get them accomplished. And each one of those accounts, I then run them separate. They got their own investment style. We could talk about that in another episode. And then the combination of them together is how I'm gonna make it to 10 mil. All right, it's not gonna just be I work 9 to 5 to 10 mil because I don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm done believing in that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wishing for that. Never. You feel me? And one of the reasons why I have a random schedule is so that I could potentially make $20 right now. Because that $20 I make right now, I can invest it right now. And then it can grow by whenever. And if I continue to do this from now until I'm 40, why 40? Because I said I want a six pack by 40. That was it. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to make 40 special. I'm 35, by the way. I think I'm down like 80, 90 pounds. But I got to probably lose like 30 or 40 more to get a six pack. Y'all motherfuckers ain't tell me the six pack shit is crazy. But anyways, we working on it. So when you see me start walking with my shirt off, then you really know I'm conceited, nigga. I was one of them conceited, fat, smart motherfuckers. Now I'm about to be conceited, fat, with the six pack motherfucker. Anyways, having too much fun. Let's keep pushing, man. Damn, how long is this episode? I'm only on item number 10. Number 9. Fuck. And I'm gonna go faster. Fuck it. Yesterday, did I chase bread overnight? Sure did. Did I document the hours? Of course. And did I allocate the funds? Already did that. I actually am at ahead in my investments because I did that, because the price of Bitcoin was just too good to be true as of December 18th, 2021, that invested past when I'm getting paid, just so when it take off, that multiplication was multiplicating. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. So I'm gonna keep pushing just because I know that shit didn't make sense. Um, Save 10%. We do that, but next year we saving 10% of everything. But I do save 10% of my overnight shit. Um, Invest in 25% Bitcoin. I just told you that. Bottle of water number 2, along with the vitamin and the breakfast, and bottle number 3. See, now I just combine those. They all got consumed while I was overnight. So that happens so that by the time I come home, I could do my stock thing. Little nine, like stocks happen at 9:30. I like to analyze, see what's going on, also check for my options and shit. That's when I like to glance at the news, glance on Twitter, see what's popping, and then by about 11 or 12 o'clock, my day is done. Noontime, my day is done, and then my body starts to go into relax, shut down, and go to sleep mode. Um, And yesterday, did I document my receipts? Yeah, I sure did. I was in Canton, and so anytime I go to Canton, I buy white Hershey's, chocolate. So I did that yesterday, and then I document those receipts while I'm on the road because I basically buy the same shit. So I just go on my Google Sheets. You know what I'm saying? Let me demonstrate for y'all since I ain't got no video editor and shit. So I just go to Google Sheets. Let me show y'all. I go to Google Sheets, nigga. Then I press financial portfolio. This is every dime I've spent. And a couple of these tabs is money I received. But for the most part, this is money I've spent. I go to food and drink, which is one of my pages. And then bang, right there. And now since I be going to the same stores, you can see I write the time that I write the date that I showed up to the store, the time at the store, which store it is, if they got an address, all that shit. If they got a phone number, I put it there for data purposes. Then I write how much I paid. I write how I pay for it, and then I write what I bought. All right, and then at the bottom it says 2021 total, which this total is not accurate because I still have a bunch of old receipts I didn't do. But according to my data, all right, I have spent $1,737.40 on food this year, and my remaining budget is $342.60. Again, that is before I enter this stack of receipts. All right. Once I enter that stack of receipts, that number should go down a lot. But I still believe I'm gonna have some left over because I haven't been buying food like that. And y'all know I've been stretching out the candy. I'll buy the candy, but I won't eat it until later on or whatever. So, anyways, I just thought y'all should see. Like, I'll be in the store. When you see me in the line, I'll be writing down what time it approximately is, what I know I'm buying. I'll be buying the same shit. And that's how I told y'all that the price of inflation is here because, or inflation is here because the price of my candy went from 219 to 249. And so I now got to write that down in my app. Whatever. Anyways, let's keep pushing because I'm over here having way too much fun for a nigga who got like that much more left to talk about. Holiday inspired selfies. Again, I'm sad. I'm just straight up be sad these days. I don't get to see my son. It kills me inside. Nobody will ever understand. But I'm not quite in a financial position to be able to do what I got to do to get him. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking it easy, but I'm struggling. So one of the ways that I'm making myself happier is to try to go back to basics and appreciate life. So when I'm on the road late night, I'll just, if I see some lights that I like, you know, Christmas lights, like a kid, I'll just hop out, take a selfie. So I do that every night or 6 nights out of 7. And did I do it yesterday? Yeah, I found a couple lights. Because remember, I be in random ass cities. So different cities got different lights. You never know what you're going to find there. It's like, I be going out there like, fuck, I don't want to be out here. But then I be like, man, fuck it. What lights can I find so that I can light up my Instagram and be positive, even though I'm going through it? You know what I'm saying? Because there's probably somebody out there who's going through what I'm going through. And maybe I'm inspiring them to keep going. Because like I said, I don't get to see my son right now, but I run multiple accounts for him. So my son is already a very good net worth for a 3-year-old. So maybe there's some fathers out there who can't quite see their kids, but they're like, you know what? Let me build my kids' finances so that when they're 18, 25, 30, 40, they got a head start. That's what it's about. All right. So we don't repeat the trials and tribulations our parents went through. I mean, at least I don't believe in repeating them. So I look at everything my mom went through and I'm like, all right, this is what I gotta fix so that my son don't gotta deal with that shit. And one of them is his finances. So let me remind y'all, there are 5 ways to distribute your wealth at this point. And the challenge is this: between stocks, crypto, bonds, cash, and gold. When your baby is 1 year old, put $100 into each of them. When they're 2 years old, put 200 into each of them. But you also still got that 100. So now we're compounding. 300 each. And notice they get more expensive, right? Because they're multiplying by 500. The first year is 500, then it's 1,000, then it's 1,500, then it's 2,000. That's also forcing you to get your finances up every year. So now you're like, damn, how can I afford it? Which one? Boom. And then you start to become more financially literate and you say, you know what? Well, maybe this job could pay that one. Along with the fact that if you are running these accounts properly, they should be growing as well. So just know that my son's 5 accounts. Nah, I lied. 4 out of 5 of his accounts are growing very well. One of them shit's hit a dive, and I was just like, man, fuck this shit. I turned the app off. I ain't looking no more. But other than that, his accounts are doing very well. So I hope I'm inspiring someone out there to do the same for your babies. All right, not seeing your kids is not an excuse to not build generational wealth, nigga. At least to me. Where we at? Check the email in the DM. Well, that email was how I knew that I was gonna be the manager. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just the bartender. So I mean, he lucky he a black man. Other than that, I would have just stayed in my lane because I don't really like doing too much. I don't like dealing with people like that. I'm good at it, but it's not my thing. I like to just, you know what I'm saying? You can tell I'm good in the stock market. I like to just be my own boss, answer to myself. Like when I have to deal with other people, I feel like they be talking down or they're disrespectful or whatever. Then I be turning into nigga mode, and I don't like that shit. That's why I got fired, right? Because motherfuckers telling me to be quiet at a fucking basketball game. And then I snapped because I'm like, nigga, why the fuck should I be quiet at a basketball game? It's a fucking basketball game. But again, I was black and I couldn't afford the lawyer and shit at the time. So my revenge is I'm coming to build my own shit. So that's another reason why I don't like people is because they mistake my passion for whatever the fuck they mistake it for. And then I'll be told I'm a violent person, but I don't put my hands on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was accused of hitting a cop, and my only regret is that I didn't. I wish I actually earned that arrest. I got 2 scars on my wrist. You know what I'm saying? And I got to deal with the reputation for the rest of my life, nigga. Like, as a matter of fact, you want to know what sucks about being arrested on some bullshit? I believe I got people who love me, like genuinely love me. But instead of supporting my lives, they just show up to my lives to see if I'm in trouble. And then if I'm not in trouble, they turn off the live. Because bitch ass cops fucking did what they did, and now my family believes I'm crazy. And to this day I hate it. And the only thing I regret is next time a cop put their hands on me, I'm putting my hands back. Because I don't like the fact that people talk to me like I'm crazy because of what I went through. When I was vindicated, never put my hands on niggas like that. My last fight happened in what, 2002? Blacks versus Asians at motherfucking Reggie Lewis Center. That was the last time I put my hands on somebody. The last time. What is that? 2000. I was in the 10th grade, so that's like 2002. Maybe 3. Maybe '03. What year are we in? 2021. I haven't put my hands on nobody in 18 motherfucking goddamn years. Yet, I do train in boxing. I be with the shout out to the boxing bros. My hands are lethal. They ain't registered. But nigga, I box with the boxing bros, nigga. I could fuck a nigga up. And my jabs, nigga, I'm left-handed. So when I'm jabbing you, it ain't a mistake. That ain't the wrong hand type shit. Yet I have this reputation, especially in my own family, of being erratic or being violent or being uncontrollable. But then I'm like, how? I don't put my hands on niggas. When I go to work, I got nigga, other than getting bullshitted at a basketball game, I never had problems at work. You know what I'm saying? I work for people, for myself, and niggas who get money with me. How am I a problem? So, anyways, anyways, um, I don't really like to be the manager, but I'm still good at it. I graduated college. I know how to talk without swearing. Nigga, when you're black in America, you're forced to wear like 9 different hats, nigga. You telling me I don't just be switching them shits like, nigga, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna talk to this person without swearing. Oh, that's my nigga right there. Yeah. Or yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I'm good at all of that shit. I just pick and choose. Like, because I almost died, nigga, I get life in a different wavelength than most people. I ain't even gonna front. So I get when things are important and I get when they're not. The things people argue with me about don't be important. Oh, you swear too much. Listen, I'd rather have someone who swears, cares, and always shows up than a person who don't swear but be fucking talking shit with their clean language. Like, what the fuck? Who cares if you're not swearing if what you saying is negative and hurtful? At least I'm telling you I don't give a fuck, nigga. If you don't like it, close your ears. So I don't think I'm a problem. I look at hypocrites as the problem. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you don't swear, but you talk down to people? Or you talk about people? How does that make you better? I don't like that shit. I don't go around swearing, nigga, down to people. I go around swearing because it makes me happy. And you know why it makes me happy? Because I know it bothers y'all. That's it. If swearing didn't cause a reaction, do you think niggas like me would do it? Why the fuck do you think I get on my show and I don't say like, comment, share, and subscribe like that? It's because I know I be fucking swearing. And then as soon as a motherfucker hear the swears, they turn the shit off. Oh God, he must be violent. I don't want my kids to listen to this shit. That's your business. Y'all are missing out. Y'all are the ones who looked at me and said, you're big, you're black, you got long hair, you must be aggressive. That's y'all's motherfucking presumptions. I look at myself and say, I'm a great motherfucking daddy. I'm motherfucking financially literate to some degree. I graduated college, so nigga, give me credit there in America at least. No criminal record. We ain't seeing the same thing. What y'all seeing me and what I see in the mirror don't be the same, nigga. I be like, shit, if there's 8 billion motherfuckers in the world, more than half of them are women. So if there's 3.9 billion men and their fundamental core was like me, this world would be in a fucking way better place. I'm not a fucking part of no problem. So what, I fucking swear? Turn your ears off. Or at least I don't be around motherfuckers like that. I be in my own little lane, nigga. Like when I chase money overnight, I be with like 3 niggas who know I be swearing, but we get money. So now, shit, you can focus on these swears and we can get this fucking bag. Where's your priorities lie? And notice, people whose priority is money don't got time to focus on the fucking semantics and the politics. Niggas don't got time for that shit. But if you're scared money, notice it's the scared money that don't fuck with me because of the politics and the semantics. Think about it. Real entrepreneurs, real motherfuckers who get money, the real niggas, all right, of all races, the real niggas from all races. Catch them. Them niggas talk normal to people. They usually ain't the most dressed up. They ain't the most uptight. They understand their value and their power. They don't abuse it. They move very different than that motherfucking micromanager who just got a little raise and now is feeling themselves. You got to remember, when I've been rich my whole life. Not financially, but I've been rich as far as I've always had a place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Always had some fucking Haitian food on me. Um, and then when you go to the intelligence side, I don't even know how to study. Like I was blessed with a mind that can just show up to school, see the shit, bang, nigga. That's why I got in trouble so much. Because, nigga, I was the nigga who was done with the test in 5 minutes. Give me another 5, 10 minutes to copy a bunch of answers for the niggas in the class. That was me, nigga. And then bang, 15, 20 minutes into the class, I'm acting up. I'm bored. And then when I tell them put me in the smart people class, they said you talk too much. Fucking dumbass high school. So now you tell the nigga, the smartest nigga in the regular class, that he ain't smart enough to be with the smart niggas. That's now you see why I gotta build my own school, nigga. But I guess normal people who talk a lot don't get shit done. I guess men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Between the scholarship money, my GPA, that's a number, and the add up all of my accounts and see what they're worth number. Shit. Someone's lying and it ain't me, my nigga. Damn, niggas really made me do the Jada laugh on my shit. Oh fuck. I'm looking at the number 22 out of 69. Yo, I gotta move fast, man. I'm tired. Plus I owe y'all another motherfucking episode today. Um, download the apps via Wi-Fi so y'all know I don't like to fucking waste my data on my fucking I don't like to waste my data um when I download these apps. So I wait till I'm around Wi-Fi. The gym got Wi-Fi, my crib got Wi-Fi. That's why I download my apps. And I actually check for the app updates every day because the motherfuckers like to be like updating when I be busy and shit. Like I don't like that shit. So when I take a shit, nigga, I just be updating. Um Next, all right, these ones could all go together. Yesterday, did I prepare my gym clothes? Check. Did I post a story? Every time I show up to the gym, I I walk to the gym and there's a specific little alleyway that I just walk through and I take a cell what is it called? A Snapchat. And I'm just trying to inspire whatever fucking followers on my Snap. Like, hey, I'm going to the gym. Did you? That's basically what it is. And so, a lot of people, especially at this time of year, be like, oh, I want to go to the gym. I want to lose weight. I want to do this. I got pain and I want to get rid of it. Well, shit, look at how frequently I'm posting about going to the gym. I go at least 3 times a week. Um, nah, let me not say at least, because nigga, when I have a bad week, I might only go once. But I go every other day. All right. And then if things happen, you know what I'm saying? But every other day ends up to being about 3 times a week. Um, and I don't really work out on Sundays. I try to make Sunday my Sabbath. So I'm not religious. I don't believe in Jesus. God, I believe in that nigga sometimes. Sometimes I believe God is a girl too, nigga, because like niggas don't create shit. Well, I mean, niggas do ejaculate, but it be women who be creating and nurturing. So it sounds that's why they call it Mother Nature. Anyways, nigga. So Sunday, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to do anything physical like that. I really like to get my mind right. But I work out often, and I can see it in my face that I'm losing weight. I can see it when I pull up to some of my people from high school who knew me when I was fat. High school and college, I was a big nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? It's the reaction they give me. Because I still feel fat. I don't have a six pack yet. Still got some man boobs and shit. But they be like, oh my God, you looking so, you look good, or you lost a lot of weight. I don't feel it, but I don't see myself, whatever. You know how it goes when you work, when you losing weight, you don't feel it, but they feel it or see it or whatever. But I inspire people. Then I went to the gym and I was so tired, but I showed up that I did machine exercises. I felt like if I did free weights, I would have hurt myself. That's how I felt. That's how tired I was. But I still showed up. I'm trying to inspire y'all. Yo, still show up. I ain't even gonna lie. You wanna hear a secret? If I go to the gym and I show up and I'm like, fuck this shit, I don't wanna be here. The only exercise I'll do is I will squat. Either heavy or light, any type of a squat, squat jump, single leg squats, barbell squats, because those activate the second most muscles in your body. The number one exercise is deadlift. But if I'm not in the mood to work out, I don't be wanting to load up the bar on the bottom. That's all. That's the only reason. But no bullshit. I load that shit on the top, nigga, and then just get the fuck out of there. So that's my secret if I'm not feeling it. But I mentally I wanted to be there. But physically, my body was like, nigga, you be up all night, nigga. You be doing this, you be doing that. You don't get enough sleep. Nigga, this ain't gonna work. Plus, I knew I had to work 3 to midnight or whatever the fuck I had to do. So when I went to the gym yesterday, nigga, we was using machines. So go check out my Instagram post to see what exercises I did. Bang. And again, I post, speaking about that, I drink my bottle of water in the gym, and then I post the ugly ass selfie. So I try to post a lot on my Instagram, and some pictures I try to make them look good. Some I even edit them. But coming out the gym, no, never a filter. Just nigga, I left the gym. I'm sweaty. I'm ugly. My eyes is droopy. My spirit ain't right, or I'm happy as fuck. It don't matter. Why? Because those are the real emotions that people who want to start working out with will encounter. But I'm trying to let y'all know it's real. And if you ever read my captions, I'll let you know. Be like, damn, I wasn't feeling it today, or today's a career high, or shit, my shoulder was hurt. I be writing those right in the description. And another good thing about writing that stuff down is it's like my journal now, right? So when I work out, if you want um if you want something you never had, you have to do something you've never done. So if you look at your body now, like let's say you work out today and you complete the workout, but then you still say you want more, like you want to lose more weight, then you're gonna have to do something different. Either you're gonna have to do it longer, do a heavier weight, faster repetitions, do something to challenge your body at the next level. I'm not a certified personal trainer, just a nigga, but I be working out, nigga. So for entertainment purposes only, I could talk about the shit. um, and then a post workout snack. So I try to eat something high in protein after I work out because I be lifting heavy weight and shit. Like I was bragging, I was squatting 315 like on Monday and shit. So that 315 probably is why I'm still tired all week. But then I still be showing up to the gym. So even after my machines yesterday, I think I did like a single legs press with like 180 pounds each leg. That shit was heavy as fuck, yo. But one of the best parts of working out is when it's done, I get to eat again. I'm still a fat ass nigga. I just don't eat as much as I used to. But niggas be still wanting to get it in, nigga. And so that's another reason why I have a to-do list, because it tells me when in the day I get to eat. Now my mind ain't focused on food. Because a nigga, leave it up to me, I'm eating all that shit. But now that my list is 70 things, I'm like, shit, what's next on my list? I don't got time to think about food. As a matter of fact, sometimes I don't eat, and then I look at my list and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't eat, and then I go eat, whatever. Anyways, y'all know if I come out the gym, I be one of them funky motherfuckers, bro. I be sweating like a motherfucker, putting in work, nigga. So y'all know, niggas come out of the fucking gym, niggas gotta get right, nigga. Took a shower. All right. Now, um, when I came out the shower, I brushed my teeth. Or you know what I think I did actually yesterday? I think I ate. Then I think I took a shower, and then I think I brushed my teeth. But whatever, they all go together. Niggas bang that out. Yesterday I did drink my fifth bottle of water. Then I made. So then I. This is why I'm late today. All right. This is like what had happened was. You know, what had happened was. Remember, I chased bread overnight, so I be up around midnight time ish. All right. Then I went to the gym. What's the point of going to the gym? I don't get paid to go to the gym. But when I get 5,000 followers on Instagram, remember, I'm going to shoot a music video. So I'm trying to just look as best as possible for when that time comes. That's why I put it on there. And then that music will eventually be my income number 7, right? Royalty income when I get paid in the future for music and videos and shit I did in the past. I bet. Say that. Now, um, then I got an opportunity to clean up a song. All right, so to just get rid of some swears, and of course, anytime, shout out to Chris for teaching me, Uncle Chops for teaching me. If you build it, they will come. Because I built a music studio. Is it the biggest? Nope, but nigga, it's something. See me looking at it and shit. Some motherfucker gave me small money yesterday to do a small job. Relative to how long it took me, the price was right. Know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm mentioning that to you is the same way I try to inspire y'all in the gym, I now try to inspire y'all with all of my money moves. So when I was in the stew yesterday, I snapped a Snapchat or whatever it's called. You'll see that on my story. All right. Then I went and created the radio edit, shipped it out to the artist. The artist must be happy because they ain't talking no shit, so they good. Now, my audio um engineering IG post. Did I post that? If not, I could just post it now. Nah. So that's gonna be my next IG post is instead of holding these till like selfie or motivation Monday, I'm just letting them out the clip. So that's why I post a lot on Instagram because I do a lot of different jobs. And so after every time I do one, I'm trying to inspire y'all as well as let y'all know like this is what I do. Like, yo, if you need an audio engineer, don't forget that I do this. And I feel like the more I post, the more people to see it, how serious I am about it, they'll take me serious and be able to pay that bread. Cause nigga, I do everything to get this motherfucking money. All right. And then update the audio engineering sheet because remember, all of my forms of income have a Google Doc attached to it, so therefore I can track my data, track my earnings. It also tells me what's supposed to be invested, so at the end of the year I can analyze and say, hey, this worked, this didn't. That's how I set my next year goals. I don't just randomly take money, collect money, and spend money. Nothing is random. Despite what y'all think, nothing is fucking random when it comes to the super cap. And for anybody who thinks I am random, all you need to think about is, wait, he's mathematical with OCD. And one day when I break down how my toys are organized, it'll really make sense. So don't think anything I do is random. Never that. Um, so I update the audio engineering sheet, and on that sheet, it tells me, the hours that I wrote are documented, but also how much I'm supposed to allocate to each account. Now, remember earlier when I chased bread overnight, that's the save 10%, that's the 25% Bitcoin business. When I do engineering, it's 10% goes into Forex. Why 10%? Because Forex is my worst skill out of all of my my stocks, be looking good, my long term, my day trades, whatever. But my Forex be just getting blown up. Like I be blowing that shit up. I'm, good thing I didn't invest too much in that shit. Of all my accounts, my Forex account was the smallest one, anyways. Um, and there's an X mark there because I'm not gonna go back into Forex until the new year. All right. So after I blew up my account the last time, I just said, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just come back later. So that's why that's an X. Um, 25% over the counter stocks. That's my think or swim. So I run multiple accounts. Remember, I told y'all that. And if you pay me to engineer music, that is where I'm investing in over the counter stocks that if they hit, the whole hood is rich. If it hit, the whole hood is rich. If it don't hit, fuck it. Niggas don't pay me to do music like that anyway. So, you gotta take a risk. I took a risk over there. Now notice, those risks are relatively small because 10% is small and 25% is small, especially if it's a small amount. So what I did was I took 65% and I put it in a savings account. All right. Now, the purpose of that savings account is to stack up enough bread and ultimately move this studio out. That's the account that's going to fund it. All right. I'm not just going to take a random account and put it on my studio. I have studio goals and my motherfucking studio got to make that money. All right. But I also like to talk about it when it comes up because remember the 65, 25, 10 rule. 65% investments, 25% bills, 10% wants. Notice I took the 65, 25, 10 and I flipped it to what works for me. I said 10% for Forex because I blow up them accounts. So fuck it. I'm not gonna put too much into that account if my data say I ain't doing good with it. 25% over the counter stocks. Now I got to invest, so it was either invest more or invest little at this point. So I said, I'll invest little. So that means that 65% is the stable one that's going to ultimately move me out the most while I'm trying to take risks with the other one. If they pop, they pop. If not, we got the stable shit holding me down. Now I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, there's an X mark there because earlier in the year when I lost my job, that was the first account that got took. Because think about it, the studio's in my bedroom, and if I gotta pay rent, fuck it. This one got backed up. I gotta go pay that, and then it's still here though. Remember, my studio's paid for, and I know how to operate it at least at a level that I feel comfortable making money with. So now I think only $39 is left in that account. What I did was I just said X X X. So actually, this shouldn't be an X with the over the counter because I still invest in that. But the 65% studio, 65% savings for the studio, that account got blown up when I had to tap into it for my emergency purposes. So I just put an X there because I'm like, man, with 2 weeks left, fuck it. I ain't gonna put the money in that account back yet. But I have the amount that I owe myself. So I always know like this account was supposed to have this amount, whatever, whatever. And when the studio pop off, I put that money back. You get what I'm saying? But I write it here so I can still talk to y'all about it. So if I get money from that job, it's these accounts. Engineer music, these accounts. Selling toys, these accounts. They're all different. All right. And if you are passionate about a lot of things, I highly recommend that you start there with different accounts for different side hustles. That way you can analyze your data at the end of the year, and then you can either continue doing what you're doing or you can take your energy and focus on the one that is generating you the most return. All right. I won't know which one did that until the end of the year, right? Because we still don't know what can happen in the next 2 weeks. You really don't know what kind of financial opportunities are looming around the corner. So January 1st, one of the things we're going to probably do it together on live is analyze the data and see which job should I focus on next year or which side hustle. Because when I say side hustle, that means they're basically small businesses I began, but I freelance and work for myself, but I keep the money and I still got the data for it. And then we see which one is best for the future. All right, so look out for that episode in a couple of weeks. Yesterday, did I have a smoke break? Yeah, shout out my mans who be smoking me up, man. Niggas know that should be clutch. Did I drink my water? Yeah, Saturday is for the boys. So not only do I want to post um about the stew, because at this point I'm just gonna post every time I get money, I'm posting that shit. I'm not gonna post how much money I get, but if you see me posting I'm in the stew, I got paid. You see me bartending, I'm about to get paid. So just know that. But Saturdays for the boys. For those of you new to my show, every day I have schedule. Monday, Motivation Monday, usually me in the gym. Um, but it's also any of my side hustles that I've started and can inspire people with. Selfie Tuesday, again, any selfie. Any of my hustles could just be me. I like the way this picture looked, and then I took a selfie with it, whatever. Wisdom Wednesday, I listen to a lot of podcasts or a lot of YouTube content in which they might say something that moves me. If it moves me, go on my notes. I be heated though, because now that means YouTube stopped. But anyways, go on my notes. I write the quote down every Wednesday. I read the bunch of random quotes. I pick one. Then I take pictures that I think would make that quote come to life. So the last one I did was with Flesh and Bone, who from Bone Thugs and Harmony, by the way. Y'all know Bone Thugs is the greatest, so I don't need to waste your time with that. But he was doing an interview, and I forgot the gentleman's name. Yo, I swear to God, every time it's time for me to talk about it on live, I forget his name. But he's a dude from down south that was signed to No Limit. So when he get this, he know what I'm talking about. He's like the buff dude who be doing interviews and shit, rocking the tight ass shirt and shit, nigga. I'm about to look like him, nigga. But between that interview, I don't know if it was literally him or Flesh who said it, but it was a Flesh and Bone interview. And it said some of our worst chapters lead to the best stories. So I'm like, you know what? Wow. Here you go, Flesh and Bone, who, long story short, was on top of the world with Bone Thugs and Harmony, had to go serve time, watch Bone Thugs and Harmony win an award without him, and then he's been consistently in the group ever since his release, and I believe it was 2008. And now, was it 2 weeks ago? He was again on top of the world with the world watching him on Versus. All right, so you know some of the worst things that he's been through helped shape and mold him into the great man that he is today. And shoot, he's still inspirational. You feel me? So, anyways, that quote, I then took a picture of Flesh and Bone performing. I could have took any picture of Flesh or whatever, but I grabbed a picture of him performing. And I really like this one because it said Flesh and Bone Global. That's his record company. That was his chain, but my words had to cover it. But I wanted to also show off the fact that he got his own merchandise and shit. Shout out Flesh and Bone. I do gotta buy one. As a matter of fact, I'm talking all that shit. Let me write that on my undone list right now. Flesh and Bone Global merch. I want to support him. And then right underneath that, TL merch. Let me get some The Life merchandise. All right. Anyways, I don't work for them. I ain't signed. That's just because Bone is the best, so they don't gotta pay me yet. But Bone, when y'all see that, yeah, we can talk money if you want. Back to this list. Shit. Supercat's getting tired and the day just started. But um selecting my next week's post, I always have posts like I actually have a folder. I'll show y'all. Because this can inspire somebody too. If you're trying to run a social media and you do it by yourself, I have a folder called social media. In that folder is called the IG schedule. Now this one I did post this one already, so select. Let me get rid of this one. Remove from album. So right here you can see it. It says today. So now if I want to post a random thing for Sunday, look at that. I got a picture for it. There's a lot of colors there. Look red and green enough. I'm from Boston. That's some Red Sox shit, whatever. Um, then Motivation Monday. Instead of gym videos, I'm gonna motivate y'all with me in the stew for the next couple weeks. Then we'll get back to the gym. Selfie Tuesday. Look at all the selfies I got. If it's ever Tuesday, bro, I got so much stuff, bro. We not worried about that. Even some with like cool colors, like that's just a cool color background, man. Like I like art. Um, Wisdom Wednesday. These are the random things that I'm gonna talk about on my Wednesday show. So I'll give you a sneak preview. Wisdom Wednesday, follow Crypto Casey. Instagram said control whether others can embed your post or profile. Now I don't know what the fuck that means. I got homework to do, but there you go. I screenshotted that shit. And then is this on Facebook or Meta? Portal Go lets you take your memories with you. Now, I didn't care about that until it said our best price of the season. I said price. What is this becoming NFTs? Is Facebook creating NFTs? I gotta do my homework on it. But anyways, we'll talk about that on Wednesdays. So when y'all see me post all the time, until I could outsource this work, yo, that's me. Not Wisdom Wednesday. Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday. That's mostly me as a teacher because I don't teach no more. So I'm just like, to remind motherfuckers I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Thursday investments. Why is it empty? Because I already posted it. And then we're going to wait till Thursday, do it again. Flashback Friday, empty. Why? Because I could just change Flashback Friday and Throwback Thursday, whatever. And all I gotta do is change the hashtag. Saturdays for the boys, I got some. Shout out my mans, you know what I'm saying? You seen them in the beginning. That's my man's right there. If he ever watches this, shout out you. You know what I'm saying? And then Sundays, look at this slimy. Yo, this look mad slimy, bro. What I was really doing is showing you how disrespectful I get because this video says after 5 p.m. only the supervisor can go in. You know I ain't the supervisor. So I'm over there sliming. You see me just having fun and shit. So I don't know how I screenshotted that shit. That was an accident, actually. And then I just kept it, nigga. I was like, man, fuck it. That shit look evil. So one of these days, you'll see this random ass evil looking this shit. That shit look nice, though. Fuck it. But that's one of them things I would post on a Sunday because Sundays I post whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? And then here goes some of them holiday selfies. Remember the one I told you I'd be sad and then I'd be, I just take pictures in front of Christmas lights and shit. See there's different colors. That's a wreath. This one ain't Christmas colors, but my man's gave me some free candy. I actually still got this candy too. Told y'all I was gonna make it stretch. But yeah, look at these lights, bro. People be designing some beautiful shit. So on Christmas, I'm dropping all of these. Hold on, this one look kind of nice, nigga. Like them colors, but I like colors. You can tell I love art. Why do you think I designed the toys the way I design them? It's art. I like art, bro. And why do you think I'm really good at creating music? I like art, yo. And then I was blessed with a high talent in mathematics and some high tolerance. Oh, today's Danielle's birthday. If you ever watch this episode, happy birthday, Danielle. I'm gonna have to DM you direct. I don't talk to you all the time, but nigga, I fucking love you forever. Um, so there you have it. You can see my fucking, ins- you know, everything is organized so that when it's time to drop, niggas just drop. And I do understand how you can drop at specific times of the day. That's why I do have alarms. I got alarms that tell me when to post too. Like nigga, it's 11 o'clock. Post right now. I got those. And then every once in a blue, not once in a blue, sorry. When it comes to getting money, I post it when it happens. Like I don't care because I don't do it for the views, um, per se, right? Because if I did do it for the views, I would run like 9 different Instagram pages. I run one page, everything is in there. But the coolest thing about my page to me is that everybody has their own hashtag. So let's say you only like my memes. You're just like, you know what? I just look forward to his Wednesday memes. No bullshit. His memes be lit. Then just click in the middle. I have a section that says double tap if you agree. Let me give you a secret, y'all. After it says double tap if you agree, I change that picture for depending on what I'm posting. So that's me non-verbally communicating with y'all. So here you see a book that's open, and then you see 3 books on top. Some of our worst chapters, the chapters when you're actually reading the book, um, make the best stories. Well, Flesh is now gonna write books, multiple books, right? Like he could write a book about him being a musician, him being in prison, him running businesses. He could write 3 books. Boom. That's why I put three there. Um, then it says tag, share, comment, turn on post notifications. No one ever does that, but one day they will. But notice, right after I say turn on post notifications is where my unique hashtag is located. So Super Kev the Meme Magician. And again, shout out to the people who use my shit. That's lit. Um, let's press recent to see if anybody else using my shit. But yeah, boom. Flesh, you already see I'm in the Bone Thug mood. They go busy. One man's intelligence is another man's arrogance. All right. And then look at all the memes. Now you got that meme channel y'all want is right there. I set y'all up. Y'all don't trust me? Let's do it again. For some reason, niggas don't be trusting my greatness. So let's pick the very next thing. Oh, something everybody likes. Super Kev at the gym. And look at my face. You can see I wasn't into it. Nigga, I was tired and that shit hurt me, but I still showed up and showed out. All right. Boom. Same thing. Now, what do you see here? You see the you see the squats. All right. Because I was working out. But Super Kev the Mathema Man, right there, over 100 posts. Let's go to recent. Now these are just the workout posts. If you just want to see Kev in the gym or Kev working out, there you go. And the 2 times I'll post about the gym is, again, Motivation Monday. I'm trying to teach people how to do certain exercises and what body parts that they cover. And then every time I leave the gym, I take a selfie. And you can see it started with just me taking selfies outside of the gym, like literally just outside. Like you can see it started here. Look, boom, sweaty, nasty. Shout out fam right there. And boom, right there, we got the mask on. Y'all niggas want me to wear a mask? Fuck it. But over time, I was just like, oh, nigga, let's change it. That's that's the door when you first walk in the gym. That's when you first walk into the locker room. All right, that's me right out. Like fuck it, nigga, I'm gonna just switch it up. But I'm at the gym, no. So I post that to inspire people, as well as hold myself accountable. If today I lifted 315 pounds, next week I'm coming for either 320. That's usually what I do. Or I'll do the same 315 with less minutes in between sets. Or I have to do 315 at a faster pace. Now, my muscles ain't ready for that shit no matter how fucking fast I try to go. I can only move one pace with 315 pounds on my back. That should be motherfucking heavier than motherfucker. But there you go. So I can read my last week's workout, right? So let me show y'all what I do. Let's go to recent. So yesterday, what did I do? I did a single leg press, 180 pounds, 6 reps, 4 sets of 6. Then I put a plus mark there that lets me know move up to 3 sets of 8. So I'm also communicating with myself. All right. Yo, you can use these things as like little journals and shit to get whatever goals you need accomplished. You dig? I'm actually happy I didn't do this episode last night. There's no way I would have went through it while I was that tired. All right, next. I wrote a 1-day public transportation pass. My plan yesterday was to hop on a train. Well, probably walk to the train station, buy a day pass, go downtown, invest in some jewelry for my son, then take public transportation to the job, then public transportation back home. Now, when I got the opportunity to make money with the engineering, listen, you can clearly see what I chose. Make money or spend money. Nigga, I made the money. And so that then said I didn't need the day pass. Then when I had the fact that my mom, shout out to my mother, gave me a ride to the train station. That saved me $3 right there. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Then I just swiped my card. So my card had some money on it. So I was like, I got to work. And then I got lucky when motherfuckers got me the ride back. So I never ended up buying that day pass. And I put a red X there because I don't need it anymore. All right. But that was a good plan. Things happened. It got averted. But at least I can look at it and say, do I still need it? No, I don't. Let's keep pushing. Now, the jewelry store, and notice it says $300 to $600 child tax credit because I did not invest his last $300. So what I could do, and there's a reason why I actually feel sentimental, I guess, or biased, whatever word I want, is that I still got jewelry that his mom gave to me that I actually told her. I was like, nigga, I ain't whipping this out until I got a nice ass video. So I already got the video in my head that I want to wear that jewelry that she got me. So I still got it, nigga. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because I remember one day she was like, nigga, if you sold my shit, I'll be mad. Because I was telling her, like, nigga, I'm about to sell my shit. I'm down. She was like, if you sell that shit, nigga, whatever. I still got that shit. I'm keeping that shit forever. Nigga, me and her might never ever be together again, but nigga, I ain't getting rid of that chain, nigga. Well, it was just a chain. I ain't getting rid of that jewelry. Except I did lose the bracelet already, though, nigga. Gone. My fault. I lost that shit. Remember, I used to wear that shit every day, nigga, and that shit's gone. Forgive me. But anyways, the fact that she gave me jewelry, you know what I'm saying, and he's our son, I'm like, nigga, I can get you some jewelry. She'll approve, nigga. She like jewelry. She like shining. And remember, I took each 300 and I invested it in something. So I put 300 in his savings account. He got 300 in stocks. He got 300 over there. So now I'm like, where's his gold at? Now instead of gold, I had first got him Bitcoin. But then they sent me another child tax credit. So I'm like, man, shit, fuck it. We gonna buy him some gold. And so the reason why it says 300 to 600 is because I have two CTCs. So that means I got 600 total. But if there's a good deal for 300, then I'll just buy that and then we still invest the other six. If the deal is 450, I'll take that other 150 and invest it for him as well. Either way, all of that 600 is gonna come back to him. Will it be worth 600? Who knows? The price of gold could fall on its face and motherfuckers could be like, fuck gold. Who knows? I doubt that's gonna happen because nigga, I was like shining, nigga. I did make an episode about how the metaverse might fuck up gold because if everybody got filters, then you don't need the real thing. But to the motherfuckers who do got the real thing, it's valuable to us. Cause nigga, when that internet break, nigga, we gonna be how y'all gonna be trading, nigga. Anyway, but that's just speculation, okay? So in my undone list is definitely I'm going to the jewelry store. Today would have been my perfect day to go for him because Sunday is like my Sabbath, but I doubt they're open on Sunday, which now puts me in a tough spot because Monday through Saturday I'd be dizzy. I'd be busy as fuck. Um, Mike Davis has a video out why Bitcoin and Dogecoin will break out next week. I think it will too. I think it will with the crypto.com shit. But that's just my opinion. We gonna watch his video, support him. He show up and show out every day for the Dogecoin community. I fuck with him. Um, Q-tips. Now, this one's important. I need to buy some Q-tips, right? And so Q-tips come from what? CVS, Walgreens. That means I'm going to convert some of my e-rewards money into a gift card. Into what I think it's $25 gift card. So it's only gonna cost me $75 e-rewards money to get a $25 CVS card. CVS or Walgreens, I don't remember which one. One of them pharmacies. So remember yesterday I mentioned I need a toothbrush. Not need it, but I want a toothbrush so I could brush my teeth without toothpaste. Then I got another toothbrush for when I brush my teeth with toothpaste. Q-tips and toothpaste are a good thing to buy together. So it probably won't add up to $25 yet, but I put them on the list. So I'm buying those together. I might buy them today because I could walk to the pharmacy. Both of them. I got CVS and a Walgreens on me, like walking distance. Motherfuckers know my car is broke right now, so I be walking everywhere. Shit, I was walking everywhere, even when my car was lit. Cause nigga, y'all know my story. Y'all know when I had my appendix removed, like the bathroom was right there, and I couldn't make it. I couldn't sit up, couldn't twist over, couldn't get out the bed, definitely couldn't walk. So nigga, I walk everywhere now. I be walking up them stairs, nigga, all that shit. So, anyways, we gonna do that. So that way we're not using our hard earned tangible cash, I guess, because it was still hard earned. I had to do them surveys, nigga. I had to exchange my time for that money. But I don't touch like my cash, my debit card, and I'm definitely not gonna swipe a credit card to go buy some Q-tips. We are going to leverage our fucking that shit. All right. So that's why I talk to y'all about e-rewards every day. And that's why I say things like I got a $1 goal because now that I need Q-tips and shit, I'm going to remember I got like $280 in that account. All right. But I can't turn it into cash. They only give you gift cards. So only two gift cards I know is CVS and motherfucking GameStop. But Q-tips, deodorant, and toothbrush takes precedent over investing in toys, right? Because I already got a bunch of toys that I can sell. But if I need a toothbrush, then motherfuckers gonna get that first. So just know that motherfuckers is gonna plot on that soon. It's on my undone list. Probably gonna do it today. Y'all know how that go. Then because remember my day got a little thrown off track with the engineering opportunity that I seized. Then it was time for me to make it to bartend. All right. So every time I bartend, I try to post a bartending story. You know what? Then I bartended. I did take some pictures. I think we're gonna add this to the list now moving forward. Because a lot of times I would take those bartending photos and I would wait till like a selfie Tuesday or something to post them. I think it's time that I just let them out every day too. So Hold on, let me copy and paste it. We're just gonna add that to the list now. Bartending photos. That way I don't have to wait until I to let y'all know I'm a bartender. Let me just write cheers. Yeah, motherfuckers like they fucking champagne. All right, now keeping it pushing. Remember, when I bartend, I'm the one responsible for the bottles because I pour them shits out and whatever. Now, because I had gotten a ride in somebody else's car, I did not take the bottles because I don't like to take bottles in other people's whips. You know what I'm saying? Potentially make a mess in other people's cars. So I had to pass up that extra $2 or $3. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. That's why there's a big red X there because I did not take the bottles because I was in somebody else's car. Um, Also, I did not get a tip yet, and I put an X mark there because the tip that I actually be talking about is a cash tip. Sometimes they tip it in the check. Now, if you tip me cash, I treat that money different than if you tip me in the check. If you tip me cash, it's going into um I'm just skipping around right now, but if I got tip cash, I'm skipping down to the list. I would invest 60% in Coinbase, 40% Litecoin. There are X marks there because I didn't get it. Now, if I get a tip in the bill, I don't separate that money because I'm like, you already put it in my checking account. You're probably going to report this on my taxes. Therefore, I treat it like that money. You know what I'm saying? I treat it like a paycheck. Now, if now when the bartending money come out, um, so now I'm jumping around this section of the list. So just bear with me. But if the bartending money come out, I put 55% in the Cash App stocks, 25% into my T-Mobile bill, and 10% into gas, 10% into Robinhood. Now, that's a variation of the 65, 25, 10. I took, instead of investing 65%, I put 55 because that's for my son and his mom. So there's 55% for them. So then I'm like, okay, what about me? I took 10%. Robinhood is what I run. So there you go. Boom. 25% for bills. So I said, which bill can my bartending job pay for? And I determined it could pay my cell phone bill because I need my cell phone to accept the job, to call my manager or general manager, whatever his position is called. Um, I also be needing a phone as a GPS to get to these random events because I be wherever the fuck they send me. So I was just like, you know what? I kind of need my phone to be a bartender, so my bartending job pays my cell phone bill. And then 10% gas, or I should change that, gas or transportation. So I take 10% of what I make and I put it into my gas tank or into my bus card because sometimes it just makes more sense to get on the public transportation financially, right? Like I'm not gonna drive out downtown and then have to pay $30 to park to go get however much dollars I was gonna get. That just don't make sense to me. So I would invest $5, $6 in a bus card for the day, and then hopefully make more than $6 in a fucking tip, and then holler at your fucking boy. All right. Again, I'm just giving y'all game as to how I take the 65-25, and I make decisions based on how financially literate I feel, and I've been pretty decent. Like I feel like I know what's going on. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I feel confident enough to talk about it every day with y'all. This got to be the longest episode I ever did in my life. But it makes sense because it was motherfucking 69 things and I added one to the list. It became 70 motherfucking things on my to-do list. Now, let me get back to the bartending section because I skipped something. Yo, the event I went to, look at the hours, 3 to 11, 3 to midnight, whatever. Yo, y'all motherfuckers better feed me if I show up at this time because by the time I leave, everybody's closed. And I'm not waiting in that McDonald's line, nigga. Shit goes too hard, nigga. You waste more in gas just waiting for your food out there. But guess what? Shout out to the motherfuckers I worked with yesterday. They fed me. They fed me, nigga. They fed us. Staff meal style. Like they purposely made food just for us. I like that. I like that. Y'all keep giving me staff meals, motherfucker. I'm gonna keep motherfucker giving you good work like I did every day. I do good work whether you feed me or not. But when you feed me, I want you to understand the ramifications of feeding me. You saved me money. You showed me you cared. there's just a lot of good shit that comes from feeding the Kev, man. So shout out to the people who be feeding me. And I didn't mention this when I documented my receipts, but when I got to that random train station, I spent $4 because I was like, man, I want some food, and I didn't know if they was gonna feed me, so I bought some junk food for $4. Then they ended up feeding me, so I was like, fuck, I should have never bought that shit. You know what I mean? But it's cool. It's just $4. Um, but damn, $4 is a lot when you on a budget like the Kev. However, I'm not going out today. Um, so I don't my $10 budget today, I'm not using it. So we straight. But just want to remind y'all of the decisions that I make. I feel like somebody could learn a lot from the bullshit I be talking. Again, I'm not certified public nothing, just a nigga. All right, so always remember that. Um, so I'm gonna post both things. I'm gonna post um my studio shit, then I'm gonna post my bartending shit, and then I'm just gonna keep those live. And then the old ones, I can use those as throwback Fridays and selfie Tuesdays and all of that. And that combination will eventually have me run out of all of my bartending material, which is the point. Post the shit. Fuck it. All right. Bottle of water. So I didn't quite drink water, but I did be drinking like seltzer water and shit. So fuck it. That's why I put a check mark there. And then update the bartending document. There's a check mark there because I did that in the car when I got the ride back. But like I said, every time I make money, I got to write down how many hours I did, how much money I expect to make. Why? So that when New Year's come, I can analyze the new data, right? Maybe it makes more sense for me to pursue bartending full time. Oh, no, it will never make sense. That shit hurts my body, nigga. But if the money is right, shit, maybe, whatever. Um, or on the flip side, I can also look at the investment accounts attached and say, well, you know what? I like this job the most, but this style of investing is generating me the most return. So maybe I'll switch up how I allocate. All right. Um, and a reason why there's no check marks next to the invest 55%, the T-Mobile bill, and the 10% gas is because I did not get paid yet. A lot of times I get paid on Friday. So all the events that I do, I usually get all the money together by Friday. And so that's when I'll do one lump sum investment, boom, you know what I'm saying, in and out. So it's not an X because I will do it, but it's not checked yet until I get paid on Friday. And I know that because I get an email. You know when it says check, when I tell y'all check your email, in my email it'll say, yo, you're getting paid tomorrow. Then I'll look at the amounts, look at my data, be like, okay, that amount's right. Invest the money, then the money's clearing, all that good stuff. All right, we're down to the last 10-ish. We got this, y'all. Next, record the live. Oh, this is easy. That's what I'm doing right now. And you can see it's later in the list because I knew I wasn't gonna have my lives usually go anywhere from 45 minutes and up. So I was like, I can't do that in the middle of the day. I didn't have the time. Then when I came back in the night, I was fucking done for, nigga. Like your boy was done. And so now I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do it in the morning. So that's why I'm late. But we here. Shout out to Wonder B for those kind words that make me, those keep this show going because it is kind of hard to do a whole live show where you got information and people ain't talking to you. It's kind of hard. But the fact that one person might watch this later to me means the world. And that's why I'm gonna continue to show up and show out until I'm asked to, like my niggas say, Kev, we don't want this shit no more. All right. But I can't say I'm gonna show up every day because it's, obviously season 4 is gonna come to an end. When I don't know yet, but season 4 has to come to an end because I want to upload my old videos so y'all can see I've been doing this shit. And then we'll resume with season 5, and then we'll pick up with every day because every day is kind of fun. It's a challenge, but I think I said I want to show up every day this month. I think so. So in my head, I'm like making at least till then, but showing up every day is kind of lit. Um, so download the live. Y'all know I'm gonna do that because that's the only way I can upload the live. But finish the mix, yo. By the end of today, I'm trying to finish that song I've been working on, and I'm gonna send it to my man's once and for all, and that's it. He's been very patient. He already paid, and he let me post it on Instagram. I just got like 2 more things I gotta do to that shit. I just gotta prioritize the time. What better day than today? We gonna get rid of that shit. This motherfucker's getting checked off today. Now, I told y'all Sunday I'm trying to list one item to get off because if I could sell a box a week in 52 weeks, that's most of these boxes. Then my mom could have her house again instead of just making this one big motherfucking money grab. You know what I'm saying? Like, put it like this. My mother's disappointed in me because I ruined her house as I turned it into like this big ass business. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't no space in this bitch. She's over there like, nigga, I'm retired and I'm trying to, nigga, bring my niggas over and have a good time. Yo shit's in my way, nigga. So I'm like, all right, I gotta move them shits. But I also understand that there's money involved with them, so I can't just give them away. I'm like, damn, nigga, we got bills too. So I'm trying to, at least if I could sell one box every week, she can see like the fact that that living room will start to become slowly but surely freed up, and then her peoples could pull up and shit and do whatever her peoples do. I don't got peoples that need to come to my crib because if you my peoples, we stopping at the whip. But I do understand that people want to enjoy their homes and shit. I just understand that if I do what I gotta do, niggas will be owning multiple homes. Like I'm thinking bigger than that. But I also respect people. So this Mercari, shout out, wanted to be again. She might as well be a co-star of the show. Um, she put me on to that. That's where I can sell things locally without the shipping. So like it's like that's like a disruptor, a business disruptor. You know I'm loyal to eBay. Niggas been there since I was like in 11th grade or whatever. But yo, a part of what I do with eBay is I ship things out. And when I ship them, I maintain the receipts, and that's a part of my business transactions. Well, guess what? If Mercari, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Mercury, sorry, is getting rid of that, shoot, that might be more beneficial to my business. So we're going to, see how that works. And I'm going to start with one box. I'm going to see if I get it off. And if I get a box off, wow. Oh, and mind you, I still got all of these things on eBay. People ain't buying them yet. That's your business if you don't see that I'm hooking y'all up. So I figured I could leave the eBay section as eBay, but the newer toys, I'm going to see what I can get off on Mercari. And if my Mercari success is better than my eBay success, I'll take my whole eBay store to Mercari, bro. I'm savage when it comes to my money now because I'm creating generational wealth for my baby. I don't give a fuck about that loyalty shit when that loyalty shit is getting in the way of my paper. So y'all motherfuckers on eBay, y'all better hurry up before I delist them shits. Next, I wrote a Street Fighter board game from Jasco Games. Yo, shout outs to a fellow, I think it was a Bone Thug fan. And we was going back and forth about some shit Bone, I don't know. And then I mentioned something like play Street Fighter, and he said, "Yo, you should look at the Street Fighter game." I'm like, "What game are you talking about?" And basically, I just want the game because I like those toys. Those collectibles look crazy, and my favorite character is Guy. And I don't got no Guy merchandise in my house yet, so I wrote it on the list. However, the price of it is not a price I can afford to pay right now. That shit was like 150. Bro, I barely spend $5 on myself. So $150, nah, you getting added to the I want list. But not only is it on the I want list, I now have to come up with a strategy through selling toys to have the money because I'm only going to buy toys with toy money at this point. Like it's a business. All right. So when I make my next $150, that's where it's going. So until I sell a toy, I can't buy the shit I want. Now I have an incentive to get rid of that shit. You get what I'm saying? So shout out to that. I already added it to my undone list because niggas know I need that. And then two more things. Ration to breakfast. Y'all know when I buy food, I don't always eat them at that moment. Well, except yesterday. I ate that fucking cheese Danish. I ate that shit. Like I bought it because I didn't think I was gonna eat. But for the most part, when I buy breakfast, I'll stretch it out. You feel me? So I'm still sitting on old candy to save me money for the upcoming week. So that's why when I write ration breakfast, I already got a bunch of shit that I can eat for breakfast. And then shout out to the leftovers that I be eating for lunch. And of course, um, after I do all of that, I gotta go to sleep because motherfucker, I went to sleep because I'm up. Yeah, yeah. Those of you who understand what I'm trying to say, understand. Now, I did write a main topic. My main topic does say how to begin in the stock market, but I'm tired as shit. But do you think $10 million comes to niggas who is tired? No. So let's fucking talk about it, then I get out your way. And what I'll do is I'll keep it brief, and then I'll resume the conversation in the next episode. How is that? Now, if you want to enter into the stock market, please remember I'm not a certified public accountant. I am just a hood nigga who's sharing you sharing shit I learned on Instagram and Twitter. So I'm definitely not a nigga to follow, quote unquote. Okay. Wonder B, don't laugh at me now. Okay. So if you want to begin in the stock market, but you don't know where to begin, okay. The first thing I'm going to remind you of is that the stock market is either income number 3 or income number 4. So before you enter 4 or 3, you need to master 1 and 2. So if you want to enter the stock market, the first thing you need to do is determine how are you going to fund it. All right? You have to find money to put into it. So now the easiest way is to go back to your main job, your first job, and revisit the 65-25-10 rule if you are in debt. Revisit the 50-30-20 rule if you are financially independent. But if you are just learning about the stock market, chances are you're financially you're still in debt and you're working your way out. Like me, like my super porters, like my peers, all of that. We're trying to come out. So if you are in any type of debt, you should be following the 65-25-10 rule, in which 25% of your main job pays your bills. That means 1 week at work should pay all your bills for the month. If that ain't the case, either make more money or lower your living situation or whatever. Or third, like I am, I'm just strategically getting rid of the debt while still making little money. I'm getting rid of big debt, and then I'm just living like a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? With the ultimate goal of not working. I don't want to work. I want to be like Elon Musk, where I don't work for a working wage, and I'm still wealthy enough, and I just do good for the world. That's my ultimate goal. In the meantime, I gotta get this money, but I'm gonna get to a point where I'm not even gonna charge for my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the ultimate goal. Um, but anyways, where the fuck was I at talking about that? See, this is why I need motherfuckers in the comments. When Crazy Bone forgot what he was saying, nigga, we all spoke fucking typed to him. It was like, yeah, you was saying this. That nigga was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. But when I do it, nigga, I'm talking to nobody. So anyways, whatever. I'm telling y'all niggas how to enter the stock market. 65-25-10. So the 10% is the nigga shit. That's what I call nigga shit. You can buy what the fuck you want. Um, I actually don't have a 10% budget for myself this year. I don't. I owe too many people money. My situation was a little too peculiar, so I haven't really spent money on myself yet. So maybe next year I'll find the 10% for myself, and maybe that's how I buy the Bone Thug shit. There you go. I'm just talking myself to answers. But back to y'all motherfuckers who want to learn how to enter the stock market. So now, back to that 65%. You need to ask yourself, what percentage of your check are you willing to put into the stock market? I'm gonna tell you straight up how I started. I started by believing that the stock market was income 4. And if you listen to my old episodes, that's how I explain it. I explain the stock market as income 4. It wasn't until recently, I can't even tell you which episode it was. I feel like I was talking about it, and on the spot, I was like, wait, the stock market is income 3 or 4 based on how you use it. And so the old Kev used to believe income 3 is a savings account, income 4 is a stock market. What I did to get started was I put 10% of my check into each of them. Put 10% in savings, set it and forget it, put 10% in your stock account. All right, that's a start. You want to get started? Take 10% of your check and put it in your savings account. Put 10% of your check, put it in the stock market. Which broker? Understand their differences. Cash App is for the streets. you ain't gonna get rich off of there. But if you already have Cash App, it's easy to get started on there. Robinhood is like for the middle class. This is just my opinion. This ain't certified public advice. Robinhood is for like the middle class. I feel like, yeah, you can get to the next level, but every time you get rich too quick, that's when the shit crashes and shit or whatever. But there's more opportunities on Robinhood than there are on Cash App. Now, after um underneath Robinhood is Webull. I believe Webull is like the little brother to Robinhood. That's where you go when you get kicked out of Robinhood and shit. Niggas gonna be going to Webull. I got both. So I run Robinhood for myself. I run Webull for my son. So Webull is like better than Cash App as far as the opportunities to make money, but it's less than Robinhood type shit. But again, I have links to all of these. If you want them, let me know. I don't really like to post them without people asking for them. But when you sign up for them, they be giving me free stocks or whatever. That's like your payment to me. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not asking for money direct. Please remember that. Um, and then so I would say Webull is for like working middle class. How's that? So Cash App is for the streets. That's for the hood, nigga. That's for the slums, the ghetto. Webull is for the working middle class, the motherfuckers who are struggling to get government assistance, but ain't, you know what I'm saying? The money ain't right. Middle class is for Robin Hood. That's for the motherfuckers who's no bullshit. Your money is right. Y'all niggas is just making bad decisions, nigga. Because I was in there when I was a teacher making a lot of money and just blowing a lot of money. So if you graduated college, you making a halfway decent wage, you're in the Robin Hood category. And then after Robin Hood, I explain it as the real investors, where you know your TDs, your shout out to a new subscriber. Niggas just got a new subscriber right now. Let's take a sip of the water to that. That's cool, yo. That just lets me know that this small work is working. I don't know about y'all, but one new subscriber means a lot to me. I still look at it as going from 0 to 1 or 1 to 2. I look at it like that, even though my math skills say it ain't as big. To me, it is. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Um, the Thinkorswims, the motherfucking Schwabs. I'm just trying to think of the real ones. Y'all know the real ones and shit. Like those are the ones that every time you take a trade, you gotta pay that $5 commission fee. Them niggas, those niggas is top level. That's how you really get big money. But guess what? If you're just starting out, you ain't ready for that. So I'm challenging everyone who's just getting started to start on either Cash App, Webull, or Robinhood. No bullshit. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And then when you level up from there, do what you got to do. But entry level, start on Cash App. That's just me though. And you know what I mean? People tell me don't do it. Well, fuck it. That's your business. Like I said, I got all of these accounts. I got Robinhood, Webull, Cash App, Thinkorswim. I run four stock accounts, and I got a forex account. So I shit. Just my experience alone says, nigga, at least I'm worth listening to. As far as entertainment purposes goes, obviously bring this shit back to your peoples. I feel like I run another stock account though. I feel like I do, yo. Anyways, so determine where you're gonna start, and I would determine it based on nigga what kind of money you getting. If you getting hood level money, you on Cash App. If you doing better than the hood niggas, but not where you want to be, or you're in college and you didn't graduate yet, maybe Webull. If you graduated college, Robinhood. And if you already inherited money, the big dogs. I just broke it down for you. That's just my opinion, though. This ain't that um certified whatever advice, nigga shit. All right, next. Now that we have our platform or our broker, that's what they're called. So we have a broker. You're gonna be on Cash App, Webull, or Robinhood to get started. And we also gonna be putting 10% of our check. So if you get paid every week, you know how much it is. Yo, you got to. This is the most important thing. When we make a plan, you motherfuckers got to stick to the plan and execute the plan. There is no, well, this happened and that. Nah, nigga, don't bail on yourself. That if you one of them niggas who say January 1st you going to the gym, by January 3rd you quit, The fuck you think is gonna happen in the stock market? Same shit, except your money gets blown up. Don't do that. Don't do that. So you know it's real. I'm still drinking the same water from this morning, bro, and it's almost 10 o'clock, nigga. Shit, this live is too long. But hope it's useful information. So we got our broker. We know how we're funding it. 10% of our main check. Next, this is just my opinion, not financial advice. Just not financial advice. Shout out Keenan Grace. I love the way his show starts off, man. It gets me hype every time. But anyways, shout out Keenan Grace. Make sure y'all follow him. Make sure y'all show his page some love too. But my personal opinion, and this is what I do, is look at an analog watch, or what is that thing called? The horoscopes. I think horoscopes is a great way to understand the stock market. Now, what do I mean by that? If you look at one of them horoscope things, it's like it's a thing where what's that thing, the pagan Jesus Christ symbol, like it's not just the cross, but the cross with the circle through it, right? The cross with the circle was taken from the zodiacs, all right? And so what it is the circle is actually being split into 4. Those 4 represent the seasons. Y'all know we get 4 seasons. Definitely in Massachusetts, motherfuckers get 4 seasons. Oh wait, y'all in the outside of the states, so just say Mass. That's what I heard. I heard if you, like, no bullshit, when we talk over here, we be like, nigga, we from Boston, Massachusetts. But people from outside, they be like Boston or Mass. Yo, you from Mass? I'd be like, what? Oh shit, Massachusetts. Yeah, nigga. Anyways. Only time we say Boston, Mass is when we doing the zip code. Yeah, nigga, I was from Boston, Mass, 02126. You know what I'm saying? But we say Massachusetts. Anyways, I digress. You can see I be having too much fun, especially on Sunday. Shout out to my bro. Yo, I showed you love early in the show. The show's too fucking long for you to even watch it again. But just know, Uncle Chop, I shouted you out, nigga. You my man. I love you, bro. And to people around the world, y'all need to know that Uncle Chop a real nigga. He one of the few niggas in the world pull up on me and be like, yo, Kev, nigga, you out of line, nigga. And then I'd be like, for real? How? We go back and forth. That nigga still put me in my place. Shout out you, Uncle Chops. And I've been fixing my energy on my show ever since, nigga. I love you. Pause. Back to this bullshit I'm talking. We got the 4 seasons in Massachusetts. All right? I'm going somewhere with this. I'm just an entertainer and I'm long-winded, so fuck it. Just be entertained or turn me off. It don't matter. But there are 4 seasons. There are how many constellations? There are 12 zodiac signs. Each zodiac sign represents a constellation. A constellation is a group of stars that form a shape. So I'm a Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? That's my Motaro tattoo. Around my birthday, you look out in a clear sky, you see a bunch of stars that form a half man, half horse looking situation. And that's how we know we are in, late November, early December. Because remember, if I didn't have a watch or a calendar, I wouldn't really know what time it is. So the motherfucking stars help me understand what time it is. All right, again, I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. And then all of these things revolve around our sun as we know it. I'm not going to debate it, whatever. So according to what we do, we revolve around the sun. All right? Y'all cool so far? I bet. Nobody's watching, so nigga, I'm going to just wait for we good in the comments, I bet. One day it's showing up, all right? Now, how does that relate to the stock market? Yo, I treat the stock market like I treat Jesus Christ. Straight up. How many? All right, Jesus to me represents the sun. And the sun is the center of our solar system. Our solar system, not the universe, but our solar system. We, according to the data we know now, we revolve around the sun. Everything, like, remember it was Jesus and the 12 disciples. Well, here in the stock analogy, the sun, which to me became a Jesus, is now going to become your money. All right? Everything we do revolves around your fucking money. So if you put $1,000 in the stock market, you're revolving around that 1,000. If you have 10,000, whatever, I don't fucking care how much you put in. Oh, and for my motherfuckers who's like, damn, I don't got 1,000, bro, go check my Instagram. I be posting, nigga, buying stocks for $12, nigga. Next month we're going back to spending $1, nigga. Like, bro, I don't want to hear you can't afford it, nigga. Cash App, Robinhood, and Webull made it commission free, and we could buy fractional shares in that bitch. I don't want to hear no excuses now. So, anyways, the sun is your money. That's the most important. If you get rid of the sun, our solar system fails the way we know it. Get rid of Jesus, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers is going crazy. Get rid of your money, and you ain't in no fucking stock market. All right. So there you have it. The first analogy is the center of your stock world is your money. So don't fuck it up, especially if you fucking work hard for it. And I work too motherfucking hard. I be dealing with too much disrespectful shit for me to just blow up that money in a stock account. Straight up. And y'all need to think of it the same way. Now, the next part of the analogy was, remember that the stock, or not the stock market, excuse me. Remember that the horoscopes are split up into 4 seasons. All right? Split up into 4 seasons. Now, they also split them in half with the solstices, but in the stock market, I don't really see an analogy for splitting your shit in half. Technically, I could, but I'm not doing that. So you're going to split your stocks into 4 seasons. You want to know what seasons are called in the stock market? Sectors. The root word sect has to be to cut, and or is one who does. So we're taking the stock market as a whole and we're cutting it into pieces. Now, what are sectors? I can't tell you what a sector is. I can give you an example better. Examples of sectors are marijuana. There are stocks that are marijuana stocks, real estate stocks, food stocks, motherfucking video game stocks, metaverse stocks. That's where I'm at. I'm a video gamer. I'm fucking with the metaverse. Shout out Crypto Casey. She's doing the same thing. I think there's a lot of money to be made there. Whatever. That's my personal bias. Cars. Some of y'all niggas like cars, nigga. Shout out my god brother. That nigga always got a poster of a whip in his room. You might like money. So you can invest in fintech, financial technology, the PayPals and the motherfucking Visas, MasterCard, Squares, Robinhoods, JP Morgan and Chase. You can invest in them. More sectors. Sports. Maybe you like sports. Nike, Adidas, Under Armour. Those are sporting stocks. And I'll give one more. Maybe you like television. So Roku. Sorry, I don't watch TV. Roku, Netflix, YouTube is on Google. Microsoft got Xbox. Apple got iPhones. Maybe that's a sector you want to talk about, okay? Your homework is to pick only 4 sectors. And guess what 4 you're going to pick? The 4 you like the most, which means your 4 is going to be different than my 4. Straight up. Your 4 will be different than my 4. But I'm telling you, because this is for the people who's trying to learn how to get started, right? That means you're at least trusting me enough. Pick the 4 things you like. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of things I like. I love video games. So that's a sector of mine. I like fintech. I like financial technology. I also like metaverse. So I'm very heavy into the metaverse. Now, you could do metaverse and video games together or separate. That would be an example of doing some solstice shit, right? Like this half is my technology side, whatever. Anyways, but I ain't doing the solstice talk. So I like financial technology. I like video games, like metaverse. Fuck it, I can't think right now because I'm live, right? Let me make this clear though. Gold is a sector. You can invest in precious metals. However, because precious metals is more on income 6, any stocks related to gold or things that I think gold represents or represent gold, I don't invest them within my 4 sectors. I'm sorry, I just keep them separate. But if you want to say gold is one, you could do gold. You could do real estate. Let me tell you about real estate. there are actually real estate stocks, right? Like, do your homework on them, you'll find some. I believe Realty and O are good ones. Main and Gain are the best dividend yielding stocks. They have something to do with real estate. I don't fucking know. But notice McDonald's is motherfucking everywhere. So you can say, hey, McDonald's is a part of my real estate sector. Sorry. But then McDonald's be doing like the new shit. They be doing the Uber Eats, Grubhub style. They deliver your food. So you can put them in your technology section. Obviously, McDonald's sells food. You can put them in your food section. You can get creative too. Like my real estate section can consist of Google, Walmart, and McDonald's or ExxonMobil. Any of those, and each sector, because you only get 12 total stocks, which we'll talk about in a moment. But notice, based on which one you like, use, or predict the future for, would be the one you pick. Now, why ExxonMobil? ExxonMobil they are a gas station, so that's a red flag right there. That Twitter all over that stock, right? However, they're at almost every highway. They own too much real estate. So ExxonMobil as a company, for them to really tank, has to give up all of that real estate. I doubt that's going to happen, which means I could see them going from petroleum gas into electric charging stations into solar charging stations over time. I don't have any inside information. I'm just trying to get you to think of how they're also a real estate company. I would not invest in them for gas. Gas is done to me. But them as a real estate company, plus they're trying to maintain their dividends, shows to me that that's a good little company long term. That's just, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, to sell a stock. I'm just trying to get y'all to think of how to be creative in the stock market. McDonald's everywhere. But the thing about McDonald's is now they're starting to dominate the streets. I see a lot of McDeliveries everywhere. So now if ExxonMobil is everywhere on the highway, so is McDonald's. But then McDonald's is dominating the streets. They over there delivering. They're covering a lot of real estate, in my opinion. Now, why did I say Google for real estate? I don't even know where the Google head office is, but Google is digital real estate. Storage space. Now we're getting creative. Cloud storage. You can do cloud storage as its own sector. My God, the possibilities are endless. That's why you came to my show to come up with a motherfucking goddamn plan. Your job is to pick the 4 you like the most. That's it. All right? Now, what you are going to do after you have your 4, which represents your seasons. So you got money, which is your sun. You got your 4 seasons, which they're going to revolve around. This is the first time I made this analogy, by the way, and I love it. The last thing is you only get to invest in 3 stocks in that sector per time, at a time. However, as you'll quickly learn, there are many stocks that can fit into any of your sectors. But what I'm telling you is you need to narrow it down to 3 per sector. However, you could always have a watch list. You can always have a watch list. I just gave y'all 4. I said, what is it? Google, Microsoft, ExxonMobil, and no, Google, Walmart, McDonald's, and ExxonMobil. I hope I said the 4. Between who you trust in the future, which one, technical analysis. Now we could do fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is when you look at a company for what the fuck they're gonna do, what problems they're gonna solve. And then technical analysis is when you look at the graph and say, all right, nigga, boom. Now, because you're trying to learn, I don't want to overwhelm y'all. You don't really need all of that yet. It's good to have, but on a basic level, no, you don't. You want to fucking have your 4 sectors and your 3 stocks each. When you find that, then I want you to go watch the other episode, because when I show up live later today, it will be part 2, and I'm going to talk about the actual numbers. I noticed I didn't mention no fucking numbers yet. No numbers yet. Just 10% of your check. That's a you thing. And I'm also saying match it in the savings account so that if your stock decisions fucking plummet, you still got this money here. And if your stock decisions go crazy, then based on what your goals are, we might have to ship some over here. You know what I mean? But we'll talk about that another time. Or you could talk about that with your certified public accountant. But 10% of your check goes into your broker. Be consistent. Yo, right now is the perfect time because most of y'all who give a fuck about January 1st, January 1st would be a great time to start with the 10% shit. Because I'm going to do it again. I'm doing 10% of everything I touch again into one account. So, shit, I might even do this with y'all and just do 10% in one stock account and just grow the other ones the fuck the way they are. Shit, I think I'm going to do that. Shit. But I got time to think about it. Anyways, I'm over here having too much fun talking to myself. Plus, I got to get the fuck out of here. It's almost 10 motherfucking o'clock. And I owe y'all another live, bro. But I hope you can appreciate how to get started in the stock market. So you're going to pick your favorite 4 sectors. You want to know why? Because you already understand the fundamentals of your sectors. You want to know some examples? If you work in a hospital, biotech is a sector. Yo, I barely be getting biotech money. The only one I knew about was Moderna. Wonder Bee is gonna let that. I tried my accent, but I knew about Moderna and Pfizer because of the pandemic. That's why I knew about them. So, for me, those were quick flips. Get in, get out. I'm not staying there long term. I don't be in the hospitals like that. But a sector that I was a part of early, I just kind of got out. But it was the online education. Because remember, when I was in the classroom, I was in there in like 2014 when they was trying to get us, to be more digital and put our assignments online more. So I'm like, yo, we're gonna start teaching from the computer. I saw the future. I didn't know how to invest at the time. So I made some Zoom money. I ain't going front. And then I got out. Had a couple other online education stocks. They didn't quite keep up with Zoom. And then I got out the sector altogether when I got out the business. I'm not a teacher no more. So I'm like, man, I don't keep up with that. But if you are a teacher, you actually have an advantage that you never really thought about. Yo, anyone who's a teacher should invest in Apple. All your kids got iPhones, and that's how they check your homework. All teachers should consider Google because we all using Google Chrome. I mean, not Google Chrome. We use Google Chromebooks, but Google Drive. Like every meeting be sharing Google Docs and shit. Why wouldn't you invest in Google? And another teaching stock I would seriously consider is Visa or MasterCard because a lot of schools have a school credit card and it's usually a Visa or MasterCard. So you could get creative within the things yo. Yo, if you have a bad shopping habit, like I used to buy a lot of Nike. My bad, y'all. See, I've been on this motherfucker too long. It's 11 o'clock. But I'm going to finish, though. I'm a man of my word. Y'all see I got some classic Nikes from like the mid 2000s and shit, whatever. Um, I used to buy Nikes. Now I buy Nike stock. You get what I'm saying? Like I just transferred this shit over. I like jewelry. I invest in jewelry stock. Um, Basically everything I like, I just invest in the shit. That's how I do it. Now my Nintendo stock is not looking so good, but my Sony stock looking right. Shout out Sony. Nice little slow growth in the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Um, so your homework, and I'm over here just repeating myself at this point, is use 10% of your main check, put it in one of those 3 brokers. Do your homework. Write down the 4 things, 4 sectors that you like. Like if you sell real estate, you have a bias there. If you run businesses, which businesses you run. If you're a high school kid, what toys do you like play with or damn, that sounded inappropriate. What things do you like to shit? How do I say this? If you're in high school, where the fuck you hang out after school? If you're always hanging out at T-Mobile, then consider T-Mobile stock. You're always at Wendy's, consider Wendy's stock. Start with the fucking shit you know. And then we'll work our way up to the technical analysis, and then y'all can do what I do, which is, nigga, I just be in and out, slide out. I don't give a fuck. I don't fall in love with these stocks no more. Boom. But conclusion: 10% of your check, four sectors, and you only get 3 stocks per sector. And you are allowed to move them if you want to get creative. Like if McDonald's is your food stock, but then you got 3 other food stocks, and you want to move McDonald's into real estate, you could do that. But just understand their purpose. And I'm gonna give you one Should I give this to you now? Well, fuck, I'm gonna say it now. Yo, and this is just a personal. This might be a little bit advanced, but I'm gonna throw this out there before I run away. Run away. Anyways, save your life. Anyways, I just have to say that. I highly recommend you split up your 3 stocks that you pick per sector into these 3 types. A dividend yielding, so that's like a blue chipper that you're not gonna really grow from your initial investment to when you take it out. However, the dividends along the way can make that investment worth it. I would take, I would invest in a growth stock. So if you think of Tesla and Amazon, they do not give you a dividend. However, they're so solid these days that it's cool. They got that. And then I would take a risky, like something new, like what we call disruptors, where um, let me give you an example. In my electric vehicle section of my portfolio, there are 3 stocks that I like. There are Ford, Tesla, and Lucid. All right, and I think this is a perfect way to learn this. And then I almost promise I'm out. Now, Ford is a blue chip stock that I think the only reason why I got massive growth is because of the pandemic, right? But for the most part, Ford is not gonna. You ain't gonna go from the hood to traveling the world with Ford stock. You know what I'm saying? Overnight, like that just ain't how Ford is set up. But Ford is a nice, solid blue chip company that is giving a dividend. So you might not grow as much, but you got some consistent growth coming in or consistent change coming in. Tesla would be the growth stock. They don't offer a dividend, so that means if you put $100 into Tesla, you're hoping that it will become more than $100 by the time you take it out. And Tesla has been showing some fucking crazy growth in the last, like, the shit is crazy. Like, Elon Musk is doing his damn thing. And then Lucid is Tesla's competitor at a fraction of the market cap. So Lucid is the one where it's like, yo, Lucid has a chance to double, triple, probably even 10x before they even catch Tesla. So there's a high growth potential with that stock. Now, they're not as popular or as Tesla, and they're not as um, blue chipper as Ford. However, all 3 of those stocks are in the electric vehicle section. Ford got the electric cars coming out. Tesla was Captain Electric Car, and now Lucid got, I heard word on the street, better whips than Tesla. So again, these are just word on the streets. So you can see how within one sector, you're risky, you're safe, and you are getting paid consistently. Why the fuck wouldn't you want to do that? And on that note, it's your boy Super Kev. Whew, tired boy. As long as I'm a live, there will be a live. God damn it, this was the longest one. And I still owe y'all another one later, which I can almost promise won't be this long, nigga. This shit went hard, nigga. But I love and appreciate all the support. Shout out to the new subscriber who pulled up live while we was recording. We're gonna download, upload, and then we're gonna make our Sunday list, and our Sunday will officially begin. Y'all, wait. I thought my alarm goes off at 11, but it's 10. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all. Peace mode.